Boldar. Boldar? I forgot my name.
Doesn't even know his own name.
I am Boldar, the half-orc barbarian, and sometimes words are hard.
I'll go next. I am Bray. I'm a hill dwarf who's turned to a life of piracy.
I am Fear of Flying, a bird Arakoka thing, and I do what I want in it.
In it.
In it.
I am Fenric, the Wood Elf Druid, and I really like my horse.
My lovely horse.
My lovely horse.
Beautiful horse.
And it's not a euphemism either.
Believe it or not.
He can't keep his hands off his horse.
Oh my god.
I am Flynn Rider, halfling rogue, and I like killing things.
To the point.
He also wants to fuck a fish.
Hey, I can't prove that anymore.
You can't prove that
I
happened.
don't do that anymore.
I'm proud of you. I'm Nat. I'm everyone else. And Freya is all the numbers and stuff.
Freya is the numbers.
Freya is the numbers.
Freya is the dice. Which arguably is the most powerful position you can be in.
Yeah, she's the backbone for sure. About once every 5 minutes, I'll be like, "Hey, Freya," and then an answer just magically appears in front of my eyes, and I'm so grateful every time. We need to recap. I'll just do it instead of asking you guys, because nobody ever wants to recap.
Well volunteered.
We landed at Scuttlebutt Island, where there were several different places to go. We have a fortune teller. I think only Fear got his fortune. It was pretty accurate, I'd say, so far. There was a novelty store. We got some wooden items and costumes and hats. Super fun. Pirate novelty store. We have an adoption center where, even though maybe these dogs were doing just fine on their own, y'all stole them all. So we have Juniper. Saved them. Okay, you saved them. Juniper has 2 wooden peg legs. We have Maya,
Liberated.
a brown curly-haired dog. We have Irby. He's a small little reddish short hair guy. And we have Ratoon, an interesting-looking dog. Other than that,
And
after sort of
And I was going to say, sorry, Flynn has his bird.
Yep, I do have.
yes, right,
You guys
Peckers,
remembered.
the bastard. Peckers the bastard.
Fucking Peckers, man.
He was free because he's terrible. And that's it. There was a sandcastle mishap, a lot of shenanigans in the sand. Whoa, I'm joking. And then after all of those shenanigans, we find ourselves at Joe's Crab Shack, where you kill, you eat. I forget, was it Boldar that threatened to eat the receptionist?
I didn't threaten her. I just asked her a question.
Though.
I just asked her a question. He just wanted to
an
know,
question.
in theory, by your rules,
Yeah.
if I kill you, could I eat you?
It's fair. It's a fair question.
She said, anything you kill, you eat. So it was a hypothetical.
Yeah.
That's why Boldar was...
I stand by her reaction.
That's why Boldar was just confused when she ran away. He was like, I guess I'm not getting an
but
answer to
honest
my
threat.
question.
If I imagine I'm in the headspace of I am working and a large half orc approaches me and says, if I kill you, theoretically, do I get to eat you?
Yeah.
I would vomit and run.
Just by the rules
Anyways.
of the restaurant.
Anyways. Oh my god. You entered an arena of giant crabs. After some deliberation and stealthy crab movements from Flynn, Lady Beck and was it? Yes, you're still very hidden.
Jeremy ate a crab as well.
Yes, y'all killed a crab,
Well, Jeremy.
and
Not us. Jeremy.
okay.
The horse.
Lady Beck and
I
Jeremy
killed a different one.
were like, "Fuck you guys, I'm hungry. I came here for some fish." Crab. They're not fish. Killed one, and then we have a giant mutant crab monster has bursted through the It's not a skylight because it's the opposite of that.
It's a floor light.
The glass
Floor
window
light.
floor that they had in there. So the room has filled up with some water. You have a giant mutated crab who is there to avenge the novelty of this store that has just blatantly disrespected what it means to be a crab. So that is where we left off. I don't think we rolled initiative yet.
No, I don't think we did.
We probably will soon. I did want to go through as well, sort of. We did level up to level 3 at the end of last session, as well as got to pick a feat. If you guys wanted to go around and say maybe what
What
feat
you
you
got?
chose, what it means, and then if there's anything else that level 3 has brought for your character.
I chose the feat Savage Attack, which is once per turn when I make an attack, as long as it lands, when I do the attack, the damage roll, I can roll it twice and take the higher. Like, choose which one I want. So not on hitting, but on the damage.
That's so cool. You're gonna
Yeah.
kill some shit.
Hopefully.
Because I've had a few times with Boldar where I'm like, hey, I've landed the attack, and then it's just been not great damage. And I'm like, it'd be good to have a second chance at that.
That's cool. I like that.
And then as far as other level up stuff goes, I got to pick a primal path at this level. And the only one that was on D&D Beyond was Path of the Berserker, which I wasn't too keen on. So I went on the wiki, and I've chosen Path of the Ancestral Guardian, which sounds very Boldar. And at level 3, I get Ancestral Protectors. And it says, starting when you choose this path at the third level, spectral warriors appear when you enter your rage. While you're raging, the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn becomes the target of the warriors, which hinder its attacks. Until the start of your next turn, that target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against you, and when the target hits a creature other than you, so any of these guys, with an attack, that creature has resistance to the damage of the target's attacks.
Will you keep me honest on that?
I will keep this page open so that we can double check it.
Remind me if I ever need disadvantage on something, because I don't want to forget.
No
and
worries.
I'm telling you, I'm right.
That path sounded so Boldar. I was like, I have to choose that path.
It's really cool. Everyone can see those warriors.
It doesn't specifically say that, but I don't know. You
Maybe
decide.
Boldar just has a
Maybe
trip and he's all mad.
you decide.
I love it.
Who's next, Matt? We'll go along and then down.
I'll
That
go,
makes sense.
yeah, I'll go next. So what was I? Character feat first, I guess. So I picked lucky. So I get 3
I like
luck
that
points.
one.
I get 3 luck points, and basically, if I do like an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, I can use a luck point to basically roll an additional d20. And I can also use it if I'm being attacked as well. So, but I have to like say beforehand if I'm
Gonna
using
use it.
basically. I can't
Yes,
like do
before
I
the
can't,
outcome.
I can't like do a shit roll and then be like, oh yeah, I want to use a lucky thing now.
Yeah,
Um,
you can
so-
if you do a shit roll, as long as I haven't opened my mouth yet. Do it.
Okay.
I really like
um,
that feat.
Yeah, I figured I'd probably need it. I've had some dodgy rolls recently.
It's a good all-rounder one, I
Um,
feel. Like, anyone can
yeah.
benefit from that feat. It's like a good one for everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then in terms of like additional stuff that I gained from leveling up, I got to pick a pirate reputation. So I've gone for cunning pirate. Basically, what does it say? Some of the features require target to make a saving throw to resist the feature's effects. And I get with level 3, I get explosives expert, so I can spend time and a bit of gold to sort of in a village, town, or a city to collect materials to make an assortment of bombs. And yeah, and I also get poison savant as well, where again by spending an hour in a town collecting bomb materials, I also get to collect vials of poison. So yeah,
Spooky. I'm scared of you
Yeah.
now.
yeah. I'll just have to remember that I actually have these and remember how to use them. But yeah,
That's
all
awesome.
part of the process.
Bombs
isn't
and poison.
Yeah, bombs
it?
and
Yeah.
poisons.
What more do you need?
Well,
I think that's
my
everything for me. So yeah.
Yeah, my character's feat is Fey touched, which gives me another 2 spells, which I'm not
Ooh.
going to.
Not going to
tell you.
divulge. Oh.
We're just,
Oh, boy.
no, I'm just gonna see
Oh,
where they
boy.
fit in, and just you lot should hope for the best.
And then so I assume you're just going to explain what they are when you use them.
Don't break the game, please.
They're not game breaking
Oh,
now
okay.
yet.
Okay.
They just
So-
comfort spells at the moment.
I
You're
would
like,
be
I
totally worried
teleport
if I was
everyone to
DM of the thing.
Cancun.
They suit my playstyle right now,
Oh,
which is
I'm even more
probably
scared.
not. The
You
team
you have a
probably won't be
playstyle?
happy. Yeah, screw you over while I get money. I mean,
Flynn
yeah,
has a similar one. The
my
money
other
part.
level 3 stuff is I pick a college for my
Ooh.
bard,
Yes.
which Fear, he's chosen this college, but he's got none of it, which is elegance. So he gets more proficiency in performance and perception,
Nice.
as well as when I make a persuasion or deception check, that's a 9 or lower, I treat it as a 10. So I can't
That's
get less
pretty
than
cool.
a 10 on that.
Does that include ones?
It doesn't say anything of that. It just says of 9 or lower. I'd assume a nat 1 would still be
A crit
nat
fail.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But anything like from
It-
2 to 9
2 to 9
automatically
I'd assume
becomes
it's 10.
that becomes a 10. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Probably
I've got unsettling words, which I'll let you use your imagination of what it might do, but it might come up.
It sounds like the creepy version of the insults one.
Yeah.
There was some,
Pretty much.
The
You just
insults
yell
one,
out
but like
things that
ramped
are
up a
gross.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope you're looking forward to seeing what other mayhem I can.
Oh.
I'm
Just
just
right.
nervous.
I'm not terrified at all.
Just keeping some mystery here.
Right, Fenric.
so this goes back to second level that I just got something
Right.
for third level from it. So in second level, I got to pick a druid circle, which is like your pirate reputation in the college and everything. And my druid circle was the circle of the land for like the forest. And so in third level, I get two new spells. I got bark skin and spider climb.
Ooh.
And spider climb sounds horrifying. Like that'd be terrifying to see, just some random ass elf sprinting around on the trees and crap.
You can
I
climb on
love it.
ceilings and all sorts.
Actually, whatever creature I touch gains the ability to move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down.
So you can make like Boldar spider climb.
Is there a
Oh, yeah.
limit to how many people?
So I need to be able to concentrate on the person.
Oh boy.
It lasts for up to an hour, and in order to cast the spell, I need to have a spider in my inventory.
Oh my god. So every time we go somewhere, you have to roll investigation.
Can we like
to
searching
see
for
if there's a
spiders?
spider.
Oh yeah.
Everyone get on the ground.
And
I-
kind of, I was just gonna say, kind of the same with bark skin. Essentially, I touch a willing creature, so it won't be against anybody's will. And I will consensually give you armor, and your skin becomes tough like bark, and I need to have a handful of oak bark in my inventory.
Those
So
are so cute.
You should be out shaving trees.
Let's just get spiders and a load of oak trees around wherever we go.
And then the feat that I chose was Magic Initiate for Druid. That gives me 2 cantrips and one first level spell. and the cantrips I chose were Primal Savagery. Basically, it makes my teeth sharp, and I can give a corrosive attack. It's a little weak, honestly, but I think it's cool. And
Sounds
then
cool.
um I might have already wait, I might already know this. I chose Thunderclap. It doesn't
You did have that.
it'll let you like duplicate things. I think that's the thing I tried to kill
Oh.
that single goblin with. I'll have to
Yeah.
pick a different one.
We all
Um,
remember the Thunder.
Yeah, we remember
Yeah.
Thunderclap.
And then the first level spell I got was just Detect Magic because I didn't have that one yet, and I figured it'd probably be useful.
It's a good go-to.
Right, well, when I leveled up, I got to choose an archetype, but the only archetype that's free is Thief. So what comes with that is Fast Hands, and I can use the bonus action granted by my Cunning action to make a sleight of hand check, use your Thief's tools to disarm a trap or open a lock, or take the use an object action. And then second story work, which climbing no longer costs you extra movement, and when you make a running jump, the distance you cover increases by +5 feet. Also, my feat, which I chose, is Alert, so I get +5 to initiative. That means I have +10 initiative now.
Oh my god.
And I can't be surprised while conscious, and creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against me as a result of being unseen by me.
I like that one. I think that's one of the ones I screenshotted. I don't remember, but that's a good one.
Oh, Matt, you had another one, didn't you? Didn't you have one that wasn't part of your path, but it was also another one you got? It was like the sturdy sea legs one.
Oh bollocks! Yeah, I said sea legs as well. Yeah. What does that do? So a lifetime of fighting on land and sea has taught me to travel with ease over any terrain. I ignore difficult terrain up to half my movement speed. I gain +5 foot movement speed and 10 foot bonus movement speed on ships.
Wow.
So yeah.
Specifically.
Not sure what they mean by difficult terrain. Is that just like snow and
sand and maybe
That's
sort of
something that can be
and
invoked.
stuff, I guess.
It normally halves your
Well, up to
speed.
you guys, I guess.
Did you add the +5 to your movement speed on your sheet? Because the 5 was passive, wasn't it? And then the 10 is if you're on ship and stuff.
I did not.
So maybe you should do that.
I did not. That was me up to 30.
30, nice.
Okay. Nice. Cool.
Thanks, Dad. That's everyone. Now, did you get any new skills when you leveled up? Or?
Yes, I unlocked this really cool DM feature where at any point in time I can just point at you and you
you're dead
die forever. It's really fun. I don't even have to roll.
Fun for who?
I don't even have to roll. How do we know who you're pointing at? It's all of you.
Pointing at myself.
Like this post to instantly die.
Stream goes
The
off.
campaign does.
So, unless anyone has any questions, this is your opportunity. Okay. Oh my gosh, Freya's immune. That's funny. We need to roll initiative. We have a massive crab guy to deal with. So let's see those rolls.
Alright. That's solid, honestly. Boldar with a 19.
I got a 15.
I
got a
also got a
6.
15.
One of you repeat yourselves.
I got a 6. It's not great.
Who have you got?
I need Bray and Fear.
15.
It's a 7 for Bray.
Okay. Un momento. We have a spreadsheet, but I do this much better on paper, so intermission time. Let's see. There's a lot of doubles. How do you resolve doubles? Or I'll just pick my favorites.
Oh, that's gonna be.
You could let them decide between the two of them who's going to go first.
Okay, Flynn or Fear?
I would say Flynn go first. He's probably the more nimble out of everyone.
He might kill things before you even have to go, and then, you know, easy for you.
Exactly. I can just react to it. But
Sorry,
Flynn's
say
already
that
killed
again?
them all. I can sit down.
So he said
Okay,
Flynn will go
first.
first, yeah.
Okay. Bray, you got a 7? Sorry, I didn't put
Yes.
that one down.
Yeah, 7. Great start.
Nimble
Do
over
you
terrain.
want to roll again
slow
for that?
to
Oh, you
start.
can't. It doesn't work on initiative, does it? You're lucky.
No.
Start
it
with a
does
luck,
not.
throw away a luck point on initiative at the start of the game.
That's funny. I'm not done yet. There's so many people.
Oh my god.
Wait, there
Don't forget
is.
Jeremy here.
Are we fighting all the crabs as well as the mutant? Is it every other
Yeah,
crab?
I've had about 100 crabs on here we've rolled for, so I'm at 98. Oh my god, I can't count. 9. Who am I missing?
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Packers! Packers! We have initiative for Packers.
You forgot
Oh
him
my
in
god,
the
hang on.
intro, and you're forgetting him now. Didn't you say Packers has 1 HP?
That's
though?
the thing against our animals, honestly.
Doesn't Packers have 1 HP?
Yes. Can we just have Packers go with
Flynn. Yeah, I think that
Flynn?
makes sense.
I
Maybe
think
Packers
that-
is almost like a
okay.
bonus action.
Yeah.
Like a bonus action.
Freya, if you're good with that, let me know, because I think that might be nice, just as like, because talking is a free action, so like I wouldn't even know that it would count as a bonus action for
Right.
Flynn. So
True,
we'll
because
see
he
which
is his own
does.
character. Packers is his own character. He's going to have his own spin-off. Him and Jeremy.
No,
Him
no.
and Jeremy and all the dogs, they're
He's
gonna they're
going
gonna
around
raise the
killing
dogs.
everything.
No. Okay. Interestingly enough, Jeremy is first. He's gonna run back to the door though.
Oh.
He's not gonna initiate with this mutant crab. He's still a horse. So he's just gonna use his full speed to move behind you guys, towards the shutter door that has closed behind y'all. And that's his turn. And that brings us to Boldar. Again, this is sort of just a wide arena, about 100 feet across. Big mutant crab. There's giant crabs milling about. I think I said about 100. There's a lot of them.
And
They
we-
don't seem to care about y'all, but
We would be the edge of that 100 feet, I assume. Like, because we're on the edge of the room.
yes, you've just sort of entered. You guys haven't gone in much. Flynn has a little bit, but I'm sort of, since he's stealth, I'm willing to let you sort of choose maybe where you've ended up in your scuttling.
She's
but
like,
for
I'm
most
right
part, you guys
behind
are
the
at
mutant.
that entrance. I might have you a roll to get that far, but Boldar is first.
Well, I think the best thing for Boldar to do is maybe enter a rage and charge at that big mutant crab thing.
I love it. Do it.
And attack, obviously. So, we're just rolling 20 for that and seeing how it goes.
Yeah, roll for attack.
It's a 13.
That does not hit.
Okay, so I just ran up in
Do
front
you
of
have
it.
another attack?
No, I don't. I don't have 2 attacks yet. It is further down my path, but not yet. No, I get to
Okay.
roll twice for damage, but not for hitting.
Oh, okay. You do a good swing and a miss on that one. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
I don't think there's much else I can do.
He's probably a little scared.
Oh, but in
but
entering
yeah.
a rage, that mutant crab would become my target, so the spectral warriors would be focused on that crab.
Okay.
Which means...
It's up to you if they see those.
Oh no, actually, never mind. That doesn't count because I have to have hit, so forget that. I want to say everyone else sees them, like they appear as like ghostly warriors. You know, like in the old tale of Lord of the Rings, where the ghost warriors come out of the ship and like, yeah, they look like that. But like big
As
orc,
Boldar?
big orc dudes with like axes. Yeah, they're like other orcs. They don't
As
look like
Bol-
me. They're like ancestral orcs. So they're like,
Like Mulan.
yeah. Yeah, there's like a skinny one that's like, he gets that from your side of the family.
When he misses.
Yeah.
That's cute. Yeah, I would say as Boldar is sort of charging at this Onkig, you guys start to maybe see some glowy boys, but then he misses and there's just something in your eye. So that's Boldar, and next is Flynn, who's completely
Alright.
hidden at this point.
Well, I'm going to attack it.
And hopefully not
But
miss.
since I'm stealthed, if I hit it, I can do sneak attack damage.
Yes.
Okay. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
That's always a good.
It was a
Good
2.
sign.
Oh
Oh,
no, we're not starting well today, boys.
Alright, second dagger.
Second dagger.
It was a 16.
Better.
A 16 hits.
Oh, good.
The 2 does not.
Yeah. Okay. So damage on the dagger will be 8, but now I do 2d6. So 8 plus 5 is 13.
Nice.
And I take my
Fred.
bonus action to hide.
Turn back into a crab and blend in again.
I'm nobody. I'm
Scuttles.
not here.
He scuttles
Thank you.
away.
I rolled a 25 on stealth, by the way.
Jesus.
Yes, you are hidden.
He just disappears into the sea of crabs again.
Yeah, maybe you're like holding a crab on top of you. I think they're big, but maybe there's some small ones. But okay. Fear is next.
What do I want to do?
I don't know, but you got to do something because we're dropping the ball so far. Most.
So many options.
I'm going to have a peek at what its health could be. So I'm going to attempt to put it to sleep.
He's metagaming.
Such a cool way. I know he is. I'll allow it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. So is this off of his current HP or his max HP?
It would be the total hit points of the creature
Okay.
if they're freezing.
If fear puts it to sleep, can we just leave?
I mean, you can do whatever
To
you
be honest.
want. You can do what you want.
Well, it would only be asleep for a minute.
We don't need a minute to get out.
I never really liked crab anyway, to be honest. So we can just like,
Yeah.
we can just
We'll get something at the next
Alright.
port.
yeah, exactly.
See if there's a drive-through.
Yeah. I'm not hungry anymore.
So I've rolled 5d8, which is a 23 total. Is it asleep?
You cast a spell, and with its many eyes, it winks at you.
oh shit.
Sweet. That told me nothing.
Well, I told you didn't put it to sleep.
Yeah. For my bonus action, I will be inspiring one of you lot.
Ooh.
Who wants to be inspired? Who
Still
needs
have the
inspiration?
We could all
Nat,
use
you're
some
already
inspiration.
inspired.
I still
That
have
was-
inspiration
yeah.
from last time.
Inspire the Onkeg.
I think I have. Your bardic inspiration is different to normal inspiration, isn't it? Or is it
Yeah,
the same?
but my bardic inspiration is slightly different.
So I was going to say, do we all still have inspiration? Did anyone use theirs from when we got them before?
I don't think so.
I don't think we did.
No, don't think so.
But anyway, it's not the same thing.
I'm gonna use my first bardic inspiration of the night to
Lady Beck.
Fenric.
Jeremy. Packers.
Beckers.
Yeah, Jeremy would be a good shout, but no, I'm gonna give it to Fenric today. See if he can use it wisely.
All his new spells.
Yeah,
You have a lot of new spells.
and that is the end of my turn.
Beautiful. Next is the Onkeg, who was aware that you just tried to put it to sleep. That fear did. But he did just initially have an orc take a swing at him, so he is going to attack Boldar
Shit.
with a bite, which
Ooh.
has +5 to hit.
Get some rabies.
Don't. And it looks like if successful, you will be grappled,
Lucky me.
which you'll have to escape before you can move again.
Just
Oh,
roll.
but it's a crit fail, so it's not successful. It almost, maybe it was, you interpret it maybe, Boldar does, that it's making fun of you by biting and missing, but in the back of this Onkeg's head, it's like, oh fuck. Y'all are just flirting with each other, so. That's all that it can do. I don't think it gets more than one attack. No, it does not. Next is Lady Beck. I would say at her first opportunity, she's gonna go back and sit on Jeremy, sort of on the back. She's gonna hang out with him because she's here for crabs. This is not what she was here for. Y'all can deal with it. You're still technically under her employ, so not her fucking problem.
She's like, I'm just hungry. I don't have time to fight.
Yeah. Can you guys tidy this up because I smell butter in that room over there and I'm trying to get there. So that's her turn. And next is Bray.
And I'll probably just try shooting at it, I guess. I guess I'm within range to
Get
try
it.
giving it a shooty shoot.
Fuck it up.
What do I need to roll here?
An attack roll. A
Yes.
D20 most like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I wanna no. I was gonna say do I want to use one of my lucky points already, but
Don't throw them away.
yeah, exactly.
They'll come around.
If you're in a desperate spot, you might need them.
Okay, so that's I rolled an 11.
That does not hit.
Yikes.
So you shoot it, and I think it just twangs on the wall of the arena behind you, or behind the Onkeg. Was there anything else you can do with your turn?
Turn around and cry, probably. I don't know. I don't know.
He just goes,
Not really anything else.
"Fuck."
Yeah, I don't know. Not anything else I can do, to be honest.
Sorry, I'm like completely distracted that Becky got a haircut. I can't wait to see it. Can we see it? Can we see something? Anyways, sorry, irrelevant. It's awesome. Next is Fenric.
Trying to figure out what kind of spell I want to cast on this thing. I wonder if I should try to befriend it because I have animal friendship as a.
You can try. It's on a mission.
Please, please.
You guys literally were on your way to eat crabs, so good luck.
We'll take it with us.
It's probably the best bet. It's probably your best bet at this stage.
That's the
Can you
motto
imagine-
for the team, is you're collecting
imagine us, like,
animals.
Imagine us walking it back to the ship,
On a leash.
like straight back through
We're
the
gonna
town.
need a bigger boat.
We could befriend it and
Oh
then
my
give
God.
it to Don Wesley for his little shop.
Oh my god.
It's gonna
You
need a
can
bigger
try.
cage, I think.
We're gonna need a bigger cage.
Oh man.
You know what? I want to try out one of my brand new spells. I'm going to attempt to attack with Primal Savagery. So I get a +5 roll to hit on that, which is pretty awesome. How close am I to this thing, actually?
You guys are about 30 feet away. I should have said that sooner. It's kind of relevant. But yeah, it's about 30. It's not directly in the center of the arena. It is closer to you guys.
Okay. Well, my walking speed is 35 feet, so I'm gonna run up to it and try to savage it with my apparently venomous teeth.
So
as part of the
God.
spell.
So Fenric saw
You're
it try to bite
supposed
Boulder.
cook it.
Yeah,
You're
Fenric saw
supposed
it.
to cook it first.
Fenric saw it try to bite Boulder, and he was like, "No, you."
Gotta get that Uno reverse card.
I'd say it'd be pretty jarring for the team for your primarily ranged attacker to just and like go and run and bite it. Like,
Who's been like the calmest one out of all of us for like the whole thing so far. Like, the most level-headed.
that
I mean,
is
if
so
anything, I'm
funny.
just taking a page out of Jeremy's book. He just straight up chomped a damn crab earlier.
You have to keep up.
That's true.
So I rolled a 15 plus 5 is 20.
To attack?
Yes.
It misses. No, I'm kidding. That hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay. All right. So
you
then I
did
roll.
it. Where did you bite it? Where do you want? I'll let you with that roll choose where you want to bite it.
I'm trying to.
In the eye.
How tall is this thing?
I'll pull it up. It's got large pincers. It's got 4 legs with like mantis-like arms. Let's see how tall it is.
You
Where-
just, like bite one leg off, so then it's just like really wonky and unstable.
Where are the soft meaty bits in between the shell? That's what
Yeah, where are the weak points?
Is it like a classic
Should I
boss where it's
tell
got,
us?
it's got like glowy bits on it where like
It's got a
the weak
giant
points
glowy
are
eyeball.
everywhere.
It's a Resident Evil
Where are the
villain.
glowy eyeballs?
It's a Resident Evil villain.
Yeah,
10 foot, Natalie.
Apparently it's 10
Large.
feet. Yeah, that's
Apparently,
huge.
yeah, it's 10 feet.
that's a pretty big boy.
Thank you. You guys aren't supposed to be the ones that tell me that.
It was Freya. It was Freya.
Cat.
Your
It
co-DM.
was right.
Oh, thank God. Freya's allowed. Not you.
We were just
I was
relaying that.
looking in the doc chat.
Okay, so it's 10 feet tall.
Hmm.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna take that suggestion. I'm gonna go for one of his legs, and I roll a d10 for damage,
Nice.
and that's a 4. So I take a little chomp out of it.
It's all right. Damage is damage. We haven't done a lot so far.
It's still damage though.
Yeah, exactly.
That is gross. Okay.
You come away with a bit of
How
like
does it
moss and like
taste?
gross stuff, like seaweed in your mouth.
Honestly, so like since this is technically corrosive damage, he's like already digesting it before it like even hits his tongue. So it's got a weird flavor. It kind of tastes like it tastes. You ever like? Have you ever thrown up in your mouth, like just like mini vomit,
Yes.
just like
Yes,
Yeah,
actually.
I've
Yeah.
had a
kinda
mini
swallow
vom.
back down? It's like that, but also like fried shrimp, like mixed
Yeah,
together.
I think I had that taste
Ooh.
yesterday.
Fucking ew. Gross. I'm sorry I asked. Okay,
It's
is there
definitely a
anything
big
else you want to
swap.
do with your turn? Yeah, Rob, what were you doing?
He had the vomit bean thing yesterday. He
Oh,
got
that's
the
right.
he got the vomit flavored one at one point, so he was suffering.
Nice.
I know how the monster feels.
That will be my turn.
Okay. Next is Boldar.
Ooh. Me again? I was about to roll before even saying what I was going to do. I guess I'm just going to try and hit it again at this point. I'm already in a rage still, so
Nice.
Do that.
that's a 15.
That hits, my dude.
Yes. Yes.
Wait. Freya highlighted it. It's 16. I'm sorry.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that was so mean. I'm
Oh.
so sorry. I was so excited for you, and then I ripped it away.
So
Oh,
at the
I
moment,
suck.
Boldar's just really angry. That's all he's done.
Yeah, wow. Rest in peace, your pride. Is there anything else you can do with your turn?
Apart from feel
I'm
immense shame,
sorry.
I'm not sure there's much
I'm
else I can do.
sorry.
He's not angry. He's just very disappointed.
The second I said that hits, I saw Freya's cursor go over the AC, and I'm like,
She's like, no, it
Oh.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
she's like, no. Thanks
That
for
was
keeping me
the equivalent
honest.
of if she was next to you, she'd have been helping. You're like, no.
Like circling it. Next is Flynn.
I shall attack. First dagger is 21.
Jeez.
Second
Double
dagger.
check. It hits.
Second dagger's 18. Or
Jeez.
18 plus 7,
Hits.
so 25.
Jeez.
Both hit. Both
Alright.
hit.
First damage. 9. Second damage. 6.
Solid.
So that's 15 plus
15.
sneak attack. 9 plus 9 plus 6. 18 plus 6, 24 damage.
Nice.
And I use my bonus action to hide.
They always hide.
I think Freya's still entering it.
Did you do a stealth check on the hide?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
hee
He was so sneaky you didn't notice.
I got a 16.
You hide.
Okay.
You hide.
Not as well as last time,
Okay.
but he's very hidden.
He's like forgotten
But
one
only
of the.
you know that.
He's forgotten one of the claws on his crab costume, so it's just a hand doing this and a
Yeah.
claw on this.
I love the idea of a whole crab costume. He's like sewing on the ship, like, I bet I'll see a crab today.
I actually had 7 days to prepare for this. I could have made a full identity as a crab.
True. Could have had like a crab character sheet.
What's Flynn's crab name?
Chester.
Chester?
Chest.
Chester? That's
Chester the
much
crab.
cuter. I like that a lot. That's amazing. Is that the end of your turn? Or did you want to
Yes.
like kill it more?
Oh, I can't.
Okay.
He's like, I really wish I could, but I've got to go.
Oh, I can't. That was funny. Next is fear.
Oh,
Fuck,
yeah, you
you
haven't been
killed
using
that
packers. Yeah. Well, then maybe that's safer that way. That you don't
Wait,
get him killed.
what was his initiative?
Didn't we just say he goes when you go?
Oh, he does. He goes
Yeah,
when he goes.
it's
Yeah.
up to you.
Yeah.
He's that meaningless.
Nah, he's just gonna squawk at my general position because he's a bastard.
He's just annoying
Is he
everyone.
giving your position away?
No, he's
If
just
he
squawking.
squawks, you're
He's
visible. my
pointing
dude.
like over it.
He's circling you.
He's kind of like flying in a circle around like 5 crabs, and I happen to be in that general area.
He's not sure which one you
Okay.
are.
Yeah, he's looking at all the crabs like, where the
Where do you go?
crab? That's funny. Next is fear.
Well, Fenric has still got bardic inspiration, but what about the other 3? So, for the next minute, I'm going to concentrate really hardly on those 3 and bless them.
Ooh.
So,
Is this one of your
up
new
to
ones?
3 creatures of my choice within range. Whenever they make a attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, so after a minute, they can add a d4 and add that number to those rolls.
That's awesome.
So I'm gonna bless Boldar,
Oh, thank God.
Bray, and Flynn. So you better start doing shit, guys. Well, not Flynn.
Badass.
I don't know where he is, so I'm just shouting in general at this point.
What does Bless do again? Sorry.
On an attack or saving throw, you can add a d4 to your total.
For attack, is that the damage or for the actual just the hit?
Or the hit.
The
For the
attack
hit.
roll. So that's
Yeah,
good
it's
for
not that
Boldar.
much.
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
yeah, I
next
keep
time.
missing.
And bonus action. I'm going to spend one of my bardic inspiration, but switch it to unsettling words. Which I can choose one creature that I can see within 60 feet. So obviously the giant ass crab. The creature must subtract the total rolled from their next saving throw, which is a 1d6. Before the start of my next turn. So if they
Say
have
that
any saving
again.
throws. So if they
Okay,
make
if
saving
there's a
On their
saving
next
throw.
turn, yeah.
on the next
Okay.
turn, before the start of my next turn, they've got a minus 1d6 from that number.
Cool. We'll see if that. I don't know that it's had to do a saving throw yet, but we'll see. That'll be fun. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn? I
Nope,
think
I'm
that's
just
it.
going to stand at the back of the arena still and
He's leaning against Jeremy.
Are you
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Jeremy and Beck?
pretty much. I'm just there, just chilling out. But
You
like,
guys are
yeah,
braiding his hair.
I could get in there, but like, I'm just throwing stuff around.
He's there going, I'm
So-
technically not part of the party.
I haven't got my money yet, so
So does it
Ne-
do?
Mhm.
Just a real quick question: do I still have the bardic inspiration? The
yeah, bardic inspiration is for 10 minutes.
So you'll have it for probably this whole fight.
and that adds like a d6 to my roll, right?
It adds a 1d6 to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, but you can only use it once.
All right, cool.
Whilst the others only have that for the next, so I think, minute.
A minute's a while though in D&D.
Yeah.
It's
The
10
other-
rounds.
Yeah, the other three have it for a minute, whilst Fenric has it for 10 minutes.
So
All right.
it's 1 round. So it's nine more turns.
And I have
That's how
eight,
long.
8 more on my rage, right? Because my rage is a minute as well. And I've done 2 rounds. Yes?
Does it start when you hit, or are you
No,
started
I
at
think
the
it
top?
starts no matter what. Yeah, and it stays as long as I'm
Okay.
attacking. If I go around without trying to attack anything or anything like that, then it goes as well. Or if I'm
Okay,
knocked
how long does it
unconscious.
last?
A minute.
A minute for us in real time is like an hour. So
Yeah.
That would be like this turn,
Really?
I think. Yeah, that would have been by your last turn. Each round is 6 seconds, so a minute would be 10 rounds, yeah?
10 rounds, yeah. And I've done 2, so I've got 8
But
rounds.
you did attack on that turn, so I don't know if that would keep it going.
I think it would, because I
But
don't think
you're-
you have to. It doesn't say you have to hit. It just says as long as you're attacking, as far as I can tell.
Okay. So you basically, with this many people going, would have to attack every round or you lose your rage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Okay. I can work with that. Next is the Ankeg, who I think is just gonna keep flirting with you. He's gonna try to acid spray at. Let's see. Oh, he can spray at all of you.
It's quite funny
Other
that
than
Yeah.
Flynn.
he keeps attacking me because I'm right in front of him, but he keeps getting stabbed in the ass, and he's.
So you're saying he's
Yeah.
spitting.
So
like the
he
decoy.
has acid spray in a line that is 30 feet long and 50 feet wide. Or, sorry, not 50. 5 feet wide. So he's going to aim that at Boldar. I believe that would put 5 feet's kind of small. I think I might have everyone but Boldar roll a dex save to see if they happen to be within this 5 feet.
Flynn's probably okay, isn't he? Because isn't Flynn behind him?
I'm like to the
Flynn's
side of
safe.
him.
Flynn's safe from this,
The
but
other
I
3.
do think
I'm
that
behind
yeah.
Jeremy, so
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy can
Well,
do it.
no, Jeremy and Lady Beck need to roll too because they're
Uh-huh.
technically
straight
still
line.
behind. So
Yeah, but
we'll
I'll just
have
step
a
behind Jeremy.
Well, you'll roll to see if you step behind Jeremy.
Sorry,
so I
Jeremy has
think-
to take a sacrifice.
what we'll do first is we'll have dex saves just to see who is in that vicinity, and then he will still have to roll an attack roll against you guys.
Okay.
Or no, it has a if this is odd. No, I'm just gonna have all you roll against the DC of the attack. There's no use in doing an extra roll in it. So go ahead and everyone roll dex and go against the DC except for Flynn of this acid spray.
17.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 18 for Bray.
Nice.
5.
I also got 5.
Just saying, you
Okay.
both have bardic inspiration if you wanted to try.
Oh, a second try.
Right.
That's true.
You're gonna add a d6 to your
Well,
5.
yeah, you
if
add a
want.
d6.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure it might be worth it for Boulder at this point.
Yeah, it's
though.
probably not. I don't think I'm gonna get out of the way no matter what.
If you want to, you can.
I want to save it for the next.
Yeah, I don't think it's
for
worth
the
it.
next attack. Yeah.
What was it we had a D4 for? I got a D4 out because I thought we had that for something. I can't remember what it was now.
That was for the bless. I
Right.
think.
Oh yeah, no, George, yours would be a d4.
Not a D6.
Fenric's is a d6.
Right.
Yeah.
Why is it different? Oh, because it's inspiration versus bless.
because-
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bless does more, but you get less out of it.
Right.
Okay. Half as much on a successful one. Okay, so we just need to roll our damage here. But I will say Jeremy, Boldar, Bray, or sorry, Fenric and Lady Beck failed, so they did not get out of the way.
Yikes.
So they'll take the higher damage.
Jeez.
But Fear and Bray are good. They'll take half of that. So once we have that damage come through.
I said I just stood behind Jeremy there. Once I knew what was coming, just let him take the blunt of it.
Jeremy has taken a hit here and you're not, so
Oh my god. Not my horse.
Horse
On
meat
his
shield.
hair, half of his hair is gone.
Oh my
On the
god.
sprayed.
it is acid damage, which is not very appetizing.
Just in his
Okay.
in his middle section, there's just the skeleton now.
Ew, no.
No.
If you failed, take 8 damage.
8.
Ooh.
So that includes Jeremy. So for Freya, because I know that you're filling it out, Jeremy, Lady Beck, Boldar, and did I say Fenric? Take 8
Think you did,
damage.
yeah.
Okay. And then Bray and Fear, you guys take 4 damage. Thank you. I know the spreadsheet is less, it's still convenient for everyone because we have everyone's health and stuff on there. But when I'm literally damaging everybody, that kind of sucks. 'cause you have to fill
Change them all,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Looks updated. We're looking less full on health. Luckily, our acid spray does have a cooldown, so I'll just break the game and let y'all know that because that's
Oh.
intense.
Thank God.
That's intense. Next is Lady Beck, who, let's see, how are we looking here? I think she's gonna cast Healing Touch on Jeremy.
Wow.
He's looking kind of hurt.
The horse.
So
I was thinking of doing that, so
I think she'll just do a level 1. I think that's all she can do. It's just a D8 to heal Jeremy for one of her spell slots.
Getting
If I
ready
what
to
remember
go
Jeremy's
right.
health?
His max HP is 19.
Oh,
Jesus.
so he took a bit of a hit.
Okay. Looks like she rolled an 8. 'Cause
Oh,
she
sweet.
changed him to full health, so I'm assuming that's what that means.
Nice.
And that's Lady Beck's turn. And then next is Bray.
Probably just go for another. I'll probably try and slash at the dude this time. I think. Hack at one of
Slash
the legs. Slash one of the legs.
Slash him.
Slash him.
Slash him.
Put him in a
Slash him.
stew.
Slash him.
Slash him.
Yeah, I don't have my soundboard actually.
No!
I thought I might accidentally press it just halfway through the session.
Same reason I've deactivated mine. To be fair. So. Okay, so do me little. That's yeah, that's a 7. That I've rolled there.
Can you use your inspiration there?
Yes, you can, I think.
I could.
Would
Or
add in
your
Oh,
luck?
but
or
it's only a
whatever you
D4. I
got?
don't think it's
It's
enough.
only a
Yeah.
D4 though. So
if someone missed it.
Oh yeah, you've got lucky. You could use a luck point. Or
Yeah.
yeah,
If you want it.
because an outcome hasn't been said. I don't think it's only if the outcome said you
True.
can't do it.
I haven't
Don't know.
opened my big old mouth yet.
But it's up to you.
I'll use a lucky instead. There's not really any point in using D4 to be honest.
Nice. Add a
See,
d20. That's one thing that's cool about like you don't have to. It's not a reroll. You get to add a d20. which
So it's
is
added
cool.
on to
You
whatever
could
you
roll a
already got.
40 if you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Like a nat one.
Okay, so that will probably does that hit? No, not quite.
What was
No,
your
I don't
first one? A
think-
4 plus 6?
No,
it's
it's
a
a
7.
7. It's
7
not-
plus 6?
It's not quite enough, is it?
You
13.
could use the inspiration.
No, it was
Yeah.
almost there.
Can you add the inspiration now?
If you want to use your inspiration again.
Inspiration.
That's a roll of D4.
Fuck it, why not? We haven't really done anything. Or...
You need to get a 3 or a 4 though.
How did I get that 3?
Yeah, you're
I
probably
know.
gonna lose inspiration anyway soon. So
Yeah.
Might as well
might
use
as
it.
well- yeah. That was a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
And
16.
tie goes to the
Ooh,
attacker. So
yes.
roll damage. Yeah, he did it.
Yeah,
Literally
did
gave
it.
it all he got.
Jesus.
Gosh.
And then it's 1d6 for.
Nice.
Oh god. 1d6. Ah, 3 again.
Hey, it's damage. It's damage.
better than
Damage is
nothing.
damage.
Better than nothing. Get rid of that.
Ooh.
Yoink. Jeez.
Okay, anything else you can do on your turn?
Nah.
He
nothing, to be honest.
celebrates that he actually landed that hit.
Maybe like back away from it now. I've like slashed at it a bit. I don't know. I don't
And
wanna
you're
be
a
too close.
speedy boy now, right? You can
I'm
get
a-
pretty
I'm a
far.
speedy boy. Yeah.
Speedy boy.
Yeah. I'm gonna just
Sweet. Okay.
retreat back to where I was before I had a bit of a slash in.
Okay, not all the way back to because I think Jeremy, Beck, and Fear are like way back, or are you just with the majority of the group? And by
Oh.
that, I think that would just be Fenric, because everyone's kind of moved.
Yeah, I'll keep Fenric company. Why not?
Sweet.
Awesome. And next is Fenric. You guys maybe tap each other in.
Yeah,
Switch
like
spots.
high five and the like walk back.
Cool. I am. I'm gonna try Primal Savagery again.
Gross.
He really wants to
Yeah.
eat this guy.
Well, okay. So this time so like his teeth and his fingernails can grow. So I'm just gonna like try to dig under where I bit into him and just kind of rip up in there.
Ooh.
Ew.
And
Ew.
yeah. And I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration for this just to be safe. Oh boy. Okay, so that's really high. So in total I got a 22.
Oof.
So I think hopefully that hits.
I think it does. I think that does hit.
Oh wait, Freya just highlighted it.
Don't at me.
Don't
Leo.
at me, bro.
Don't at me.
All right, and then I'll roll my d10 for damage. And that is a 7.
Damn it. Ugh, I don't want him to die to your nasty. He dies. How do you want to kill him?
Don't go for the
Don't
leg.
make
Go
me throw
elsewhere.
up, or the game's over.
Oh man. All right.
What's something nasty? What movie scene are we pulling from this time?
It's gonna be like it's a mix of like Nightmare on Elm Street and Saw.
Ooh.
Like
God.
Jeez.
it's one of these traps in Saw where like the guy gets just like this like plate falls and slams into him, and it's got like these like injection needle, like hypodermic needles on it that are filled with acid, and like just gets like dissolved from the inside. But it's like it's on Fenric's hand, and he just like Kali Ma's the guy, and just like
Oh.
injects a bunch of
Kali
freaking
Ma.
Oh,
corrosion acid in
God.
there. Just eats him from the inside.
He just melts.
He just melts. He
He
melts
goes-
on the inside. He's still a crustacean, right? So he's solid on
His
the
shell
outside. He's
stays,
got the
yeah.
exoskeleton.
His shell stays, but his insides melt.
Jesus Christ.
Bray and Boldar roll Constitution.
Oh.
Luckily, I have quite good modifier, but doesn't mean shit if your roll's not good. That's a 15 plus a 4, so that's a 19.
That is a 6.
Bray, you're disgusted. You've lost your appetite.
He's like, "Ooh."
That was disgusting. Boldar maybe peeks in his bag. Maybe he's got some siren bits with his goblin bits, and he's like, he's fine.
He's like, I could take a bit
That's
like a
not
claw
fun.
or something. He's like,
You have solved the mutant crab puzzle.
yes.
So you guys can do what you will with this arena. I will say that Lady Beck sort of leads Jeremy with her. She grabs the crab that the two of them had killed earlier and walks towards the exit. She's like, all right, this is done. Time to fucking eat. So she's on her way out, but I'll let you guys... We can keep the order to see if there's anything you guys wanted to do. Is there anything Boldar wanted to do before he heads out to the exit? Does he maybe want to grab a crab? Maybe the onkeg part? I don't know.
Yeah, can I try and take like a claw from the onkeg or something?
Yeah, let's see. It's pretty big. Let's just see a strength check. Let's see how beautifully you rip this massive claw.
That's a 19 plus 4, so a 23.
Describe it.
Boldar just grabs the wrist part and the claw part and just tears.
God.
He like just goes and he tears, but it like tears beautifully, like perfectly. It's like it just tears apart and
Wow.
comes away, and he just has this claw.
Beautiful. I'd imagine it's like it's a big part of the body. I bet it's
straps
like
it
5
to his
feet
back.
long, like a big claw.
He straps it to his back instead of putting it in a bag.
Yeah, no. Anything else you wanted to do?
I guess just leave with everybody else.
All right,
We'll
and
leave
then
with-
Flynn.
Lady Peck.
True.
Well, Pecker's very confused. He kind of goes pecks at the onkeg. He's like, "Alright, I killed it. Rah."
He
And I'm
took the
like,
credit.
No peckers. I killed it. Okay. And so, how strong is the shell of this onkeg?
Pretty strong.
Do you think it would be
Why?
better than my current armor?
Ew. Okay. What's your AC?
He's gonna
It's
wear
17.
it.
Wait, Freya, you deleted it. Was the AC 16? Oh, 14. I mean, if you want to have an AC of 14, you can.
I'm gonna take off a little bit and fashion it into armor for peckers.
Oh, that's so cute. Left dead crab armor.
Genius.
Go- Roll sleight of
Genius.
hand.
Yeah, that's the end of mine.
Roll sleight of hand. See how cute it is.
I rolled a 21.
It's beautiful. It even has like mobility. He's not restricted at all. He can still fly a little like flap and everything. It's just beautiful. And now his AC is 14 instead of
Ooh.
13.
Hell yeah.
So good job. That's really fun. Anything else?
I just slam a crab on the way out so I can have my own meal.
I'll go ahead and since we're out of combat, just assume. Go ahead and roll an attack just to see how it goes. But they're not really putting up a fight, so
It was a 12.
you do it well. It's not like stunning. Like it wasn't as like amazing as when Boldar ripped the claw off, but you definitely getting a meal tonight. So
Cool. I'm just gonna walk out of there.
sweet. Next is Fear.
I would like to continue tormenting Bray a little by using message and putting on the voice as Fenric, if possible.
All right.
I think unless it's an ability, that would just be a performance check.
Okay.
See how well you do.
Well, I got an 18 plus my modifier, which is a +7, so
Oh,
25.
shit.
Wow.
I was gonna.
It's Fenric.
I was gonna say, if it's like a bad roll, is it just like a bad impression of Fenric? He's like,
Yeah.
I'm Fenric.
Yeah. No, this is Fenric speaking. What do you
Because
say?
I feel they're next to each other, so.
Oh wait,
Yes.
why don't you DM it to me and I will actually say it.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
That's funny. That's a good idea.
Feel like it's gonna be very, very rude.
Yeah,
Probably.
you don't know what you've got yourself in for saying you'll say it.
I really didn't, but I really gotta keep this effect.
That's right. At
I'll
least
brace myself.
we know that it's Fear. Okay, whatever you say, we won't put it against Fenric. Well, Bray will, but
What?
Yeah.
Bray doesn't know this.
we
It's
know.
it's a better Fenric impression than like
Than
actual
Fenric's
Fenric.
voice.
So Bray, I guess this was a really crabtivating fight, and I'm just
That's
looking
really
over and
cute.
like, do you hear something?
I believe message nobody hears it except for Bray, right?
Yeah.
So
it's
Fenric
only
doesn't
Bray that
even
would
hear
it.
that.
I like the
Fenric
idea
doesn't
though.
even know.
I like the idea that Bray gives Fenric that look that he just gave the camera, and Fenric's like, "What, dude?" He's like,
Yeah,
"What, Fenric?"
Fenric thinks he hates him.
Yeah.
Fenric's like, "What?"
And then the rest of my turn is just me walking out with Jeremy and Lady Beck.
Did you want to grab a crab?
No.
You're not eating crab? Bray, do you do anything when you hear that, or you just throw the look at him?
Has
It is
Fenric
your
had his
turn
like?
as well.
Has Fenric had his turn yet, or
No, he's
like,
last.
he hasn't?
You can delay if you want.
Yeah, I'll probably delay.
Okay, next is Fenric then.
I will. I'm gonna try to take a swipe at a giant crab and take my meal.
Nice.
As
That's really
Fenric
Roll
goes
attack.
to move,
Oh God.
can I just like try and trip him up?
Yeah.
Subtly try and trip him up.
How do you just gonna stick a foot out?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick a foot out.
This worked better than I thought.
He's causing infighting.
Should I roll a save?
Yeah, does he roll like a d20 and he rolls
Yeah.
a save or whatever?
Probably,
What?
you
I
probably
don't
should,
even
yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you both
know
roll.
that it's a.
I was gonna say maybe you both roll d20s and then whoever gets the highest. It's like a...
I don't
Yeah, I
know that.
don't know what I'd roll for trying to trip him up. Is the thing.
Yeah, I think it's a simple enough
Or
action where
maybe
Bray.
I don't know. I don't know.
You think like I'm fine with it just happening, honestly. Like,
If you'd like to trip, you can, but I'd say that you would have to do a deck save to see how Fenric reacts to that. If
How-
he sees a foot and knowingly is like woohoo, then you don't. But
I guess you see how badly he trips as well, whether it's like a stumble or whether you go like
Yeah.
face plant.
Yeah.
deck save.
all right, cool. Oh fuck. All right. Well, that's a 5.
Go
You're
roll
eating
five.
some salt water.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I trip, literally like roll, just fall into the water pit that the crab monster came out of.
So not even just the floor where there's a foot of water, like you're in the ocean now.
Yeah, I'm like in that. Yeah. Luckily, I'm wearing leather armor, so I can still kind of, float and swim.
Yeah, you don't just sink.
And then you just shoot Bray
And
a look.
Fenric's dead.
Yeah,
You
I
got
pop my
PK.
head up, just soaked. The
What
fuck,
the hell,
Ryan?
man?
And then yeah, Bray just turns around and like walks out.
Okay. Is he grabbing any crab?
No, he's been put off.
That's true. He
Not-
did
not
fail
hungry
his
anymore.
con save. Fenric, were you gonna grab a crab or do anything else before you head out?
Yeah, I'm just gonna clonk a crab on its head and try to
Nice.
drag it out and eat it. I guess should I roll for that?
Yeah, roll attack. We'll just see how well you do it. It's important that we know. Nobody else is in the room anymore, but
Yeah.
you'll know.
Oh, cool. So nobody will see.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19.
Nice.
So
It's a
I'd say
very
it worked
clean
out pretty
hit.
well.
You don't damage any of the legs. You're gonna have a delicious crab.
You got a big one as well with a lot of meat on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need it after this.
Okey-doke. Yeah, you're a bit wet. They might put some paper towels down before you sit. As you guys exit, you do exit. It's a similar door system to when you guys entered. Sort of the door closes behind you, steam, dramatic red lights flash, and then the door in front of you opens. And it's just a really tacky, same vibe as the entrance. There's just shit everywhere, like fake fish nets and a couple like disco lights, like the ones you see at the arcade where they're spinning, except it's fantasy, so like it's just like an artificer floating like fake tacky thing. You have different tables. There's a few humans that are milling about, as well as just a couple of different halflings, and it's pretty crowded. This is the only restaurant sort of in the area. You guys want to take a seat together. There are a few tables that are open up for everyone. I'd say Lady Beck and Jeremy are chowing down already. I imagine that they have a boil pot accessible, so you don't have to eat it raw. And there's various condiments and servers walking about.
Is the lady from earlier there?
No, she's
She's still
not
in the back
there.
room. She's like peering through the
She's
service.
over 100 feet away.
She's quit her job. She's left.
Roll for butter.
The quality of butter, the amount of butter.
Just roll for
I
butter.
got 6 butter.
Got 10.
You guys' crab is alright.
I
If
got
you choose to eat it.
14.
I don't really like seafood, so I taste it and then I don't eat it.
Yeah.
He's there for
Boldar,
the.
you found some seasoned salt, some like
Ooh.
garlic pepper. It's pretty good.
Flynn's just there for the experience, but he's like, I didn't actually want this.
That's how that was
Yeah.
beef farming.
Yeah. So at that, we'll have a chance to role play a little bit while you guys are eating, if you are. Let's do an intermission though, because I got a potty and I want water and a
Okay.
drink.
Go,
so
go, go.
Everyone else has to do it too.
Have to at the same time.
You have to potty, you have to get water, and you have to get
Amazing.
alcohol.
Or food.
You
Oh,
lose
if you
if
need
you
food.
don't.
Any particular
getting-
order or?
All at the same time.
I just did.
Be careful.
But I just did.
Okay. Are we all ready?
Yeah, I think it's...
We're ready. We're ready. I'm just gonna decide for y'all that you guys sit together. Probably follow Becky. She boils her crab, sits down. We already rolled for butter, so we know how we're sitting. Some of y'all aren't having crab. Maybe by confusion of tables, for whatever reason, the poop part was not canon, and nobody's shitting in the restaurant.
Boo.
I'll say that.
Boo.
Sorry. You can as a character if you really want to. You could give it a try, but
I'll break.
Bray's like, I climb on the table
Um,
and squat.
you can, do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want
No.
to do that?
No.
Okay.
I haven't had anything to eat.
It's got
I'm
empty
empty.
stomach.
A server comes around, and she has just a line of servers behind her, and they start singing happy birthday, and they're just like going in around, and they're all singing happy birthday at your table, which is odd because like y'all just sat down. They have the wrong table.
It's not our birthday.
And it's weird.
Our collective
um,
birthday.
Yeah. At this point, while they're singing, your guys' main server comes up and she sort of nudges Boldar, and she's holding a cowboy hat and a coconut bra, and she's asking you to choose.
He takes the bra.
Alright, you take the coconut bra. Another server very like dexterously ties a grass skirt around your waist, and they start playing hula music. The live band.
They
in
hand
the
me a
back starts playing
ukulele.
hula music. Yeah. Do you dance? That's what you're supposed to do. They're singing at you. Roll performance. You dance.
I have the choice. I have to dance. It's an 11.
It's good. It's
It's
not
like-
what you would expect.
it's like dad
a
dancing.
warrior- He's shaking his hips a little bit.
It's like dad at a wedding dancing.
Yeah, Lady Beck is like. And they do place a birthday cake in front of Boldar, and give it a light. And with that, after the song, they all kind of disperse to their tables. And at this point, this is a roleplay section. They've assumed that it's Boldar's birthday. I wonder why, but you guys can do as you will.
Bray, I'm just gonna like ask Boulder, like, is it actually your birthday, or are they?
He's like, what
you know,
was
do
that
they
all
know
about?
something, or yeah,
He's like, I have no idea.
like
What's in the cake? Is it orc cake?
I
Did
don't know.
did they leave
Did
us a
he eat
knife?
it?
It better not be okay. Did they leave us a knife?
Yeah, just
You guys have forks.
use that
You don't have
crab
a
claw you
knife.
got.
No, but it's a whole
Use the
cake.
crab
We're gonna
claw.
slice up this cake.
Use
It's
the
like in a
road.
restaurant.
The axe.
You
I
get
use
a
my
little
axe.
slice of cake.
Oh,
I thought they
not like a
They
whole
didn't give
cake.
it for the table. It's a slice. Like,
Wow.
Oh,
when have you ever gone to a
Wow.
restaurant and they give you an entire fucking
True.
cake?
True.
Oh,
I slice
never-
up my
I
slice of
don't
cake so that
like-
everyone can try some.
That's cute.
I was gonna say normally if they give you a whole cake, it's like quite a small one. It's not
Yeah.
like a cupcake sort of size.
Yeah.
but
What does
it's
it
still
taste
decent
like?
size.
What's in the cake? What does it taste like?
Freya, could you roll a d20 for me?
oh, what the fuck?
Oh god.
oh god,
It's like a really poorly made cake. We all get food poisoning.
Hey, I didn't eat any. I'm not getting food poisoning.
What do you
If
mean?
she rolled
I
bad,
gave
I was
everyone
gonna
some.
have it be like a fish cake.
I sliced it up
but-
and gave everyone some.
Yeah,
Bad
everyone
cake.
gets
You haven't even got to
cake.
eat it.
Okay, all right.
I
Wow.
don't trust the
But-
staff.
Rude.
I don't trust the staff in this establishment. I don't get why
No.
they just randomly
Who-
give us a cake.
Who doesn't eat cake
Oh,
at someone else's birthday? That's so
oh.
fucked up.
Mate,
Boulder's just
Is it your
accepted that
birthday?
it's his birthday.
No,
He get a cake. He's like, oh, it is my birthday
as
now.
far as we know, it's like, I'm not
as far
eating
as
your
I'm
cake.
aware- As far as I'm aware, they're trying to poison you, mate. You threatened to eat one of them,
Yeah.
so
No, this is a different restaurant, isn't
I'm
it? Or
not
is it the same
trusting
place?
this.
I should have used detect magic on that damn cake.
Based on Freya's roll, it is a delightful strawberry vanilla cake.
Ooh,
It's so nice.
that sounds good. You're missing out, Fee. I eat Fear's piece.
I don't eat fruit in my cake.
I also eat cheer.
You could take the strawberries
Flynn's
out.
piece. I eat all the cake that's not eaten, but anyone else. Which sounds like all of it, to be honest. I don't know if anyone else ate it.
They do also have a drink menu here. If you, Joe's Crab Shack is known for their neon drinks. As the service going around, you do have the option to order on top of your crab and cake if that applies to you, because some of you are
it
being
would.
poopy heads and not eating the cake I'm giving you.
They
I'll
have,
get a drink.
they
Why
have
not? I'll get a
neon
drink,
drinks.
why not?
Yeah, we perused the drinks menu. What drinks do they have? What are they called?
I feel it's just gonna be acid from a crab at this point.
There's
You're so
the shark
cynical.
bite.
I am. You threatened to kill one of them, mate.
I didn't.
Andy,
I just asked a hypothetical question.
Hypothetical threat.
They have a drink called the Shark Bite. It's a neon blue fruity drink that comes with a plastic shark. Plastic probably exists. I don't want to think about that right now.
Like hooked over the
that
top of
has a red liquid that you can pour into it to make it look like bloody water.
Ooh.
They also have various fruity margaritas. They also just have rum. Those are your options.
I'll take a fruity.
A shark
Margarita.
bite
Oh yeah. the
or a
shark.
margarita.
Both.
Okay.
And both. Why does he have to choose?
They're 2 gold each. They're 2
Oh.
gold each. If you
I don't know why
decide
you're
to
talking
pay,
to
or
me
if
like
you
I
want to
have
just
money.
disappear and then.
I mean,
Oh,
I could.
whatever.
Money is no object.
Whatever.
Flynn.
Why are they charging us for any of this shit? Didn't we just save their establishment from a giant
Yeah.
fucking crab?
They
It should
don't
be-
know that
it
yet.
should be
You
on the
can tell
house.
the
It's on down
server if
there.
you
Yeah.
want.
This should be on the
I should
I
house.
thought
say,
this
You wanna-
arena had like viewers. Like I thought there were people in the stands watching this shit.
Like an
Already
arena.
robbed one
It
place.
just
crap like the
happened. If
mascot.
you want to roll persuasion or what, but
Who's the most
rule is
persuasive?
you
You
kill,
try.
you eat, and I didn't see you killing any neon drinks, so good luck.
I have a +6 to persuasion.
Who's the most persuasive? Probably Flynn.
Probably Flynn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
So-
so 4.
Flynn, you
Alright,
try.
do you call the server over?
No.
He's like, you go check that room
No.
back there.
Just straight up no.
I don't even think about it. I'm just like, I want to drink. I don't even think about what we just did or that they should know about it.
He's like, no
Yeah,
one should know
Flynn is
about.
also
Never speak
rich
of this
as
again.
fuck.
Yeah, I
That's
really
true.
don't care about money, but they don't.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, buy a round.
Yeah, pay for everyone.
I think I'm nice.
He also he said he didn't give a fuck. What makes you think that doesn't extend to us? Also, like,
I like to think that you all looked at me to persuade them, and I just went, "The fuck are you looking at me for?"
He just handed over the money.
okay, fine. I'll get a couple of things of rum for my buddies. I'll buy a round for everyone except Flynn.
Oh,
Oh.
Good
That's
guy.
Have 2
sweet.
drinks incoming anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need to pay for you.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Okay, anybody who's drinking, unless someone wanted to order something specifically other than the rum that Fenric ordered.
Can Boldar get? I want to try the shark bite thing. I'll get that.
Yeah.
I feel like you.
I
you
was gonna order rum and one of the shark thingies, but obviously Fenric's
Nice.
nice, very kindly offered to buy us all. a round, so
Okay,
I'll get one of them shark thingies as well.
so roll Constitution. Anybody who ordered the shark bite, which would be Boldar, Bray, and Flynn, yes, you guys have disadvantage on that.
Okay, jeez.
Yikes.
Cool.
That
So
is
it's-
an 8.
12 plus 4. Is it? How does disadvantage work?
You roll twice and take the lower.
Right.
Oh
Yes.
shit. Okay.
Okay.
What he said.
I got an 11.
Yeah, it's 12 plus 4, so it's 16. My other one was an 18. Which would have been
Yeah,
much better.
it's an 8. My second roll would have put me on.
Oh.
My second roll would have put me on 20. Oh,
Oh shit. Fenric
Nice.
and Fear. Are you guys
3.
drinking?
Yes, I'm taking that 3 rum.
Oh, God.
3.
Fear is a lightweight, just
He
like
passes
me in
out.
real life.
Me too. I've been drinking for all but 5 minutes and I already feel silly.
Roll a 4.
Oh boy, y'all are getting fucked up. Could we have a
Apparently we're all
con save
lightweights.
for Lady Beck?
And
Also,
Jeremy,
you guys
come on,
brought
we
a
got-
horse
we got rum
into
for
a
Jeremy.
restaurant.
That's fine. He's well
No
behaved.
one's questioned it.
He's house trained.
Jeremy's one of the boys. He can drink too.
Does he toss back some rum?
He goes outside to
Oh,
shit.
Lady
He's
Beck
fine.
got a nat 20. Lady Beck will order another one at that. Fuck, that one didn't hit her at all.
She's throwing him back.
Nat 20. Bray, Fear, and Fenric, y'all are drunk. Drunk. I'm
Nice.
sorry. It's just, it's
Nice.
happened. That whatever you guys had was what did you in. Boldar and Flynn, you guys are tipsy. You guys are fine though.
Just having a good time.
Yes.
Can I go like real hardcore into the role playing for like 2 minutes?
Sorry?
Can I just get like real hardcore into the role playing for like 2 minutes?
Yes.
So I just,
This is
I need
role
to- I
playing
just-
safe zone.
I need
Thank
to
you for the
ask
hydrate
Bray
now,
a
Herpes 3.
question.
Free.
real
not
quick.
free.
Bray. Why would you trip me? Bray.
Bray's gonna I'm gonna
You're both
stand
drunk.
up to leave, but obviously I'm a bit drunk, so I'm just gonna sort of trip over my own legs as I try and stand up to leave.
Bray.
He trips
No,
over the
Bray.
bench. Like...
yeah. I managed to get one leg free, and then the other leg just sort of gets stuck, and yeah.
He's like, hey, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I'll probably fucking knock myself out or something as well. I don't know.
Roll
Bray-
a deck save if you want. To stand up.
See how much you stagger. If you go down to the deck, like what happens?
Yeah.
That's a 23
Oh, solid.
on decks.
You very confidently stand up. Other than maybe how you sound. You sound very sober.
There's a little wobble.
Or
but
you act very sober. Yeah. Continue.
Bray. Why would you why earlier? I'm wet.
I'm still wet.
I'm wet. I smell like a fish fart. Why? Did you do this to me? Why? You're standing up, so I'm looking up at you. Why? Bray, Azar.
No, you're still looking at where he was sat. He's not there anymore. You're like, Bray, why?
Bray.
Is Bray just ignoring him?
I turn my head to the side and spit on the floor and then walk out.
Wow.
He
Does
was-
fear do anything?
He was that upset
Or
by
is he
that
just
pun
like-
you made that you didn't really make.
I'd like to think I'm just sort of sat there, just sort of playing with my lute quietly, just plucking away at just one string, just making it more tense. But don't get involved because I'm still pretty drunk.
Now might be a funny time to do message again.
A drunk message.
Yeah.
Oh, let's.
You don't have
Right.
to.
We'll do it. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna message Bray because he's obviously walking away at this point. And I'm gonna try and do the same voice as Fenric.
Roll performance.
What
It
he
is a
said.
12 plus 7.
He's like, walk away,
19.
pussy.
What does he say?
I will say.
Do you want to message Fenric again to get him?
Yeah, do you want to do that again?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You're setting yourself up for something, kid.
Oh yeah.
Every time you say, yeah, I'll read it out.
I'm imagining this is so good he's even drunk while saying it. So. Hey Bray. Hey Bray. How do crabs get around on the land? They use the sidewalk. And of course, actual Fenric is just like can't hear it, so fucking oblivious to all of this. What the fuck is going on?
Does this place have windows by any chance?
It does. It's a beach view. There's large windows. Almost every wall except for the one you guys have come through is oceanfront restaurant.
Actually, really nice.
And I'm just gonna punch a window, or smash a window as I walk out.
What?
God damn. God, he's mad.
He's
really
so
mad.
angry about these puns. He hates crab
Roll
puns.
to attack.
Bray does
Roll
not
to
tolerate
attack.
shit puns.
I don't know if you guys knew this. In Dungeons and Dragons, like doors and windows and stuff have ACs. So like you
shit.
could miss.
Oh yeah.
He punches the window, but it's like stronger glass, and he just like.
It's a 4.
Oh no!
You
It's
rolled
a
a 4?
Yeah,
Oh my
it's a
god.
4.
I'll let you decide what happens, but you missed, dude. Like whatever, for whatever
Um,
reason, the window doesn't break. I don't know if you hit it and you're hurt or you just hit the fucking floor. It's up to you.
I think because I'm still like I'm like quite, I'm still drunk, obviously. Like I managed to stand up all right, but I'm still quite drunk. So I try to sort of angrily like swing at one of the windows and just like my punch isn't even anywhere near it, and I just end up doing like a full like 360 and then just sort of falling flat on my ass.
Oh no! Does anyone react to that, or are you just letting him have a fit?
The whole table laughs.
We just point and laugh at him.
Fenric's like, that's what you get, bitch.
Fenric's like, who's on the floor now, bitch?
At this point, just a heads up, there is an exit. I think especially Lady Beck, who she succeeded on both of her con saves. She's fully sober around all of this. She's gonna get up and head back to the ship. You guys can head out whenever you want to. I'm assuming that the bills are paid unless you wanted to Flynn it up and try to be sneaky for however you decide to do that. But you guys can leave whenever you want to at this point. Feel free to continue role playing. It sounds like there might be more to do with Bray on the ground.
There's an unresolved fight. here.
Very conscious right now.
I just imagine
I
you
think-
both go outside and just have a punch up.
Could I,
think
use sleep on Bray?
Just to keep him down.
Yeah. Don't ask my motives just yet. Can I use my spell sleep on Bray?
You can try. Depends on what you roll, huh?
Well, seeing as 5d8.
You put yourself to sleep.
Or do I just use a second tier sleep and just do 7d8 just to make sure?
Real quick, so this isn't an attack, but I still want to make sure. Matt, are you fine if Bray happens to fall asleep?
It will just be
Yeah.
for a minute.
He's
Don't
like,
worry about
I guess.
Just anything player against player, I want to make sure that everyone, like, outside of the game is okay with it.
Not like I can
Okay.
do anything else
it.
anyway.
It'll just be a quick nap.
Well, we could avoid it if you wanted to, but typically that's my rule with any like attack moves.
Yeah.
But there is something to be said if your character is like literally for a minute not able to control himself. So I just want to make sure that you were personally okay with that.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, then give it a shot.
Why stop now, eh? Why stop now?
It's just a minute, step bro.
Yeah.
So 5d8.
Tristan.
I get a 20.
Is that higher than your max HP?
No.
He does not fall asleep.
Oh, thank God. I did
Gonna leave
not
it
want to
there.
know where this was going to lead, honestly.
I'm just gonna leave it there and wait for another opportunity.
Feels like I put him on the roof.
I think Fenric starts feeling bad for the way
left.
things were left with Bray, even though he has no idea why Bray is so mad. And I think Fen just wants to make amends. You know, I think he
Aw.
just wants to put things behind them. And so you know, I think he just walks up to him after he's eaten, of course, and walks up to Bray. I'm assuming still sitting on the ground, and Fenric just sits right down next to him, and just looks Bray. Hey, Bray. I need you to know something, Bray. You're like my best friend on this whole boat, okay? You're so cool, and you're a pirate.
We're right
and that's
here.
awesome.
You're not on a boat.
Yeah, I think he did.
You might not know.
We're
that.
right here, bro.
Real quick, Tristan,
Yeah, better friends
Yeah.
than Jeremy?
is he
Yeah.
lying? Is Bray his best friend? Out of the group, including Jeremy.
Wow, you got to put him in that situation. Are you lying? Is that what's happening?
Are
So
you
I'm
lying?
So I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna reiterate the story I told earlier today in my stream of my bachelor
Yes.
party,
Yes.
where
Boy.
I told every single person at the bachelor party that I loved them and that they were my best friend. And I also told them, don't let it go to your head. I'm saying this to everybody. um, so that's kind of the vibe. I think I consider everybody, in the group really good friends. I'm also
Trying to make
I'm
up for
just
it now.
that kind of drunk.
Okay, I won't make you roll deception then.
But I mean, Bray's drunk as
I
well,
was
so
like-
he'll just probably
Yeah,
accept that anyway.
I don't think that matters too much. So Bray, what's
Okay.
your reaction to that? I'll stop interjecting. I just needed to know
you're
if you had to
fine.
roll for that. If he like knows that
Um,
you're lying.
Bray's kind of just like, fuck it. I've already made a tit of myself, and I just like I just kind of like signal the bar staff whatever and order 2 more like glasses of rum for like me and
From the
Fenric.
ground?
And you drink it on the floor.
Or do you
yeah,
And they
yeah.
smooth
We're
on
just
the
like
ground.
leaning up against the wall, whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, 2 rums for me and my boy over here.
We're
The
best
server-
friends.
They
If
cheers.
it were any other joint, they might not serve someone on the floor, but this is fucking tacky. Like, I'm sure Love Shack is still playing at this point. So the server does hand you your drinks. Are you guys both thoroughly drunk at this point? I forget
Probably.
what y'all rolled earlier.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
what did I get? I think I got like an 8 or something. So
Yeah, you did get an
I
8.
think.
I wrote it down.
I mean,
I'm like,
I'm-
I don't know,
I'm
I don't
probably, like-
remember, but I wrote it down. Go ahead and both of you, and anyone who's having another drink, roll Constitution. We'll just see where that goes.
Something else. I had
Let's do it.
something else in mind.
Would this
Okay.
technically count as a short rest?
No.
I got an 8.
Sorry.
I got an 18.
Nice.
It's a 6 for
Decent.
Bray.
I got a
Yikes.
4 again.
Bray and Fenric are hammered.
In fact, mine was actually a 22 because I didn't have the con.
Fenric, what did you get?
I got a 4 again.
Okay.
So
Fear, are
I'm
you
thoroughly
drinking?
wasted.
No.
No.
He's had
Still
enough.
hammered from the first one.
That then Bray and Fenric, you guys are starting to get sick. You do not have control of yourselves at this point.
They're staggering.
You guys are fucked up to the point where it's almost to the point where Ladybug is going to drag you guys out there.
By
But
the
what
ear.
did Flynn have in mind?
Take you back to the ship.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Of
Do
course.
it. Yeah,
I roll an 18.
you're gone.
You're
I
gonna steal
climb
our
up
gold.
Onto the counter. I pull down my pants.
Oh no.
I take a shit
No.
in the tip jar.
Oh no.
Why?
Oh.
It had to be done.
Okay. I'm at a loss here, and I really want you to do what you want. I don't know that would. I really think that even if you rolled maximum stealth, you couldn't do that without being seen.
And drunk as well.
What are you trying to shit in?
A tip jar.
What was that?
Mean.
The tip
jar.
jar?
Jar. Yeah. The tip jar.
I don't know what to do with this. Freya, could we have a perception roll? Just no modifiers to see how well people notice, I guess?
My God.
And fuck it, you're invisible, but roll dexterity. I don't know that you make that shot, okay?
Rolled a 19.
Leaving his shit.
What did you roll for stealth?
18, I think.
Okay, Freya rolled a 19.
Oh my god.
So you make it in, but people see you.
Oh
We're never gonna be allowed back on this island ever again.
Probably for the
You
best.
successfully shit in the tip jar. And you are very quickly, the whole lot of you ushered out. Lady Beck is fuming.
Furious.
She is pissed. And you guys are leaving.
Oh.
I can't believe that. Do any of your characters resist or tell anything to him? To clarify, Becky, Flynn got up and shit in a jar very well, and everyone saw. Tip jar. Does anyone have any specific reaction to that, or are you complying and leaving?
I imagine we're
Do
all
I
kind of
quickly
thinking,
look
what?
at the band?
Go.
You know, there was the band playing music. Can I quickly look over to see if anyone's holding some bagpipes?
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna say just no, because it's a seafood restaurant.
They're playing
They've
Love
got,
Shack on the bagpipes.
lutes and
You're lucky
Just
for now, guys.
everything, but there was a bagpipe for sale at the last town y'all went to, so I'll make it available
have
again,
money
but you're
then.
not
Good
gonna
play.
find it here.
He's gonna play the brown note.
How about this? Rob, roll a D100.
What?
Roll, it should be,
Yeah, I'm just questioning
roll a
why. I
D100.
do-
You'll find out.
I got
Find
a
the
solid
hell out.
90.
Oh, that's solid.
Okay, there's no bagpipe. Here's how I play the game, because this is how stupid I am. If you're asking for something that's basically impossible, which I think bagpipes maybe
Yeah.
I'm being over dramatic, it's kind of impossible. If you roll a 69 out of 100, I will make it happen, regardless. I don't care.
Sweet.
So
It was a
that's the
long
rule.
shot, I know that.
If it's a long shot, if you roll a 69 on 100, I'll give it to you. But in this case, no. There's no bagpipe, I'm sorry.
I've done enough
Is there-
damage to the team. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
you have.
If anything, they formed a stronger bond from this, though, so it's kind of backfired on you.
Yeah, but I enjoyed.
Bray still
the,
seems
middle section.
uncertain.
He still hates the puns. He's like,
They're
With-
drunk, so we'll see what happens when they sober up.
Was there anything you guys needed to squeeze in before you head back to the ship with Lady Beck?
I'm just gonna tipsily say, and I'm gonna metagame here. I did it because I want to make it canon.
yeah, he's just speaking gibberish to everyone in game. But he's like, it's canon now. While he's stumbling out of the bar.
It's on record. This happened.
Don't forget this.
Let this be a warning. No long intermissions, or we will talk about shit.
God. Oh my god. I'm sorry, everyone.
No, that was beautiful. That was wonderful. Was there anything else, or we're good?
Fine.
I think Fenric's just blacked right the hell out. Like,
Yes, you might have Bray and Fenric. I would say maybe Boldar or
Carries
you
him
know,
over
whoever
one-
notices Lady Beck
shoulder
trying
each.
to get them on Jeremy. Yeah, Boldar, however you want to help out. I'm sure that
Boldar
one's
just
up to you.
carries them over one each on each shoulder.
I'm willing to drag one of them by their feet.
So you got Lady Beck is quick to sort of get you guys out of there. She's gonna direct you guys to head back to the ship. Real quick, I do have some other things in mind, but I want to make sure that there's no time constraints because we've technically been going for 2 hours. We typically do 3. Was there anybody that needed to go before that? Can we go over? How are we feeling as a group with the time?
I can go over. I got time. I could probably do another
Okay.
2 hours ish at least.
yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm good with that.
Okay, sweet. So with that, she's just gonna, Lady Beck is gonna stand there. She's gonna pat Jeremy. She's like, will you just, I want to go get my fortune told. You guys can join me if you would like. I kind of fucking missed out on that. I was too busy destroying the sandcastle out of fun. let's get some people on the ship though. She's gonna head over to the fortune teller. If anyone wants to join, you can.
I will join just to see what her fortune is.
Yeah, you already
Mine
did
was
yours. I
pretty
guess you
shit.
could technically do it again.
It feels like I don't know if I should stick around these people. If her fortune's bad, I might do it.
Yeah. I need
I-
a war.
I guess I'm carrying, unless Fenric or Bray want to go to the fortune teller and make it known, I guess I'm carrying them back to the ship to put them to bed.
They are conscious. They're just drunk. They're sick.
I like to imagine we're just drunkenly singing sea shanties like, while he's holding us. Like just.
Bray's like, do you know this one? Do you know this one? Starts singing.
Just singing the same songs over and over.
It's the same one. What about this one? It's the same song again.
Same line over and over.
If Boldar wanted to, I'm sure he could with both boys still get his fortune told. But we
Just
do
sits
just
in
have
the
to be
chair, look.
following.
No, I guess we'd be heading back to the ship.
You trust me to protect Lady Beck?
But Flynn hasn't made a choice. Flynn can go where he wants.
I'm tagging along
With who?
Who?
Which group?
with the fear and Lady Beck.
Right.
Because I know
Do
she's
you-
annoyed,
do
but I
you
really
want
want
to
to just
betray
annoy her more.
And trust that-
What's Jeremy doing in all this as well?
He's going back to the ship. He's a very good boy.
Is he
You
now?
guys, yeah,
Fenric
behind the
is
scenes,
Jeremy
you
goes?
didn't see. Lady Beck did an animal handling check, and somehow she rolled an 89. So Jeremy's going back to the ship all on
I
his
don't think
own.
I can beat that with a message.
You could try if you want. If you had something in mind, I'm always open-minded to what you guys want to do. No, okay.
Jeremy gets his fortune. He sits at the table with the same sound. Like...
She reads
With-
she reads the hooves.
it's a hoof reading.
That's fun. That's cute. With that, Lady Beck is gonna approach the fortune teller lady. It's the same lady that you guys encountered earlier in the day. Technically, it's been 2 weeks, but it's been less than a day. She's gonna offer to pay for both Fear and Flynn to get their fortunes told if you want. Like, do you guys want it? This looks fun. Do you want one?
If it's free, I'll
Sure.
take it. Can't be
Yeah.
any worse than the one I paid.
Oh, it's
for and
not
got scammed
free,
out.
so don't forget I'm doing you a favor. But
Ooh.
I'll take the favor.
does Flynn react?
I'll take it.
So grateful.
Okay. If you guys could both roll a d20, and then we'll take a d20 for Lady Beck. Will go first.
Rolled a 1.
Would
No, no.
a 1?
I thought I was bad with a 3, but
Okay.
But 1 is your lucky number, Rob. Last time you got your fortune told, that's what they said.
Oh, 7. Thank you.
I guess it is. It might be someone else's lucky number now.
Okay, I'm messing up. Okay. Lady Beck pays the woman. She's sort of similar to before. She closes her eyes and she's moving her hands over some objects. And she grabs Lady Beck's hand and she says, "The Fae really aren't going to like it when you do that." Lady Beck
Ominous.
is noticeably confused. And then she points at Flynn, eyes still closed, says, "I see dungeons and a couple of dragons." And then
I've been around Flynn.
she goes to try and grab Fear by a feather or two. She says her eyes are rolling back, and this time, like, you can see a slit of white, and she's sort of taken aback by this. She goes, "If you can hear me, follow and subscribe to this Skyline Superman." And then she comes to. And that's all that she has for you guys. With that, Lady Beck, still confused, is gonna stomp back to the ship if you guys follow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not dealing with the fortune teller again.
Now Fear's like, I have to find this Skyline Superman.
Superman.
He's tied to my destiny.
What is this subscribe?
Yeah, I know how to follow people. That's fine. I'm following these people. How do I subscribe?
Okay. With that, I'm assuming, unless anyone, I think Flynn knew you going back to the ship, or is there anything else that you guys wanted to do at this island?
Yeah, and Pecker's just going, Skylight Superman! The whole time.
I love that. Yes, I agree. With that, you guys are at the ship. Maybe we'll go a little bit in around just to sort of see, is what your characters would be doing. Lady Beck plans to set off in the morning the next day, so she's gonna stay docked at least for the rest of the day and the night. Boldar, was there anything specifically you wanted to do with the ship? It's okay if the answer's just no. I just didn't want to stomp if there was something you guys wanted to do.
I did have in my head that maybe Boldar could go onto the beach and see if he can find some palm trees and maybe get some fruit. If he can find like coconuts or pineapples or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, roll
That kind of stuff.
investigation. Let's see.
That's a 12.
I'd say you find a tree, and up at the top it has 4 unripened bananas.
Can I climb up and get the bananas?
Yeah, I won't make you roll. You have
You
some,
sure?
You have some bananas.
I do have a +8 in athletics anyway. So.
Yeah, I think passive strength or athletics is fine here. I believe he's fully capable of climbing a tree. If you want to roll, you can. If you,
I'll just take the bananas. I'm fine with that.
you can add 4. They're not quite ready. I'd say in like 3 days they're gonna be perfect. Was there anything else you wanted to do? Were you heading back to the ship, or?
Yeah, I'll go back to the ship.
Okay. And then Fenric, was there anything you wanted to do? You're pretty shit-faced. Maybe you might just want to lay down, but
Yeah, I think I just want to take a minute. Just probably just sleep.
okay. And then Fear?
I'd like to ask Lady Beck what she knows about the Fae.
She's just gonna kind of shrug. She's perfectly sober at this point. She's like, I don't know what that means, but I know that I'm gonna tread pretty fucking carefully.
Right. I'm just gonna go chill up in the crow's nest now then.
He's just keeping an eye on her now. He's like,
Okay, good to know. And then Flynn, is there anything additional you wanted to do when you got back to the ship?
No, he just sprawls out on the deck again.
He stays where Boldar puts him and just falls asleep there. It's on the deck.
And then Bray, again shit-faced.
Probably gonna go lie down as well, I think.
Should've tucked
Fenric
you
and
in.
Bray, where are you guys laying down?
Wherever
I think-
Boldar puts us down.
Does
I
he
was gonna
put him
say-
in a hammock? Where
Yeah,
are they
I was
laying?
gonna say-
Boldar
I was
tucks them
gonna-
in.
I
Puts
was
them
gonna
into
say
a
that
hammock, puts a
Bray's sort
blanket.
of it. He's like willing to just sort of, just sleep in a hammock. He's like that sort of.
He's so
That
drunk,
drunk,
he's getting
right.
in the hammock. That's how you know it's bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Fen will also sleep in the hammock. He had a good experience the first time, so I think.
Boldar puts everyone in a hammock and tucks them in. No, well, Bray and Fenric.
Boldar, Bray, and Fenric. Roll perception.
That's a nat 20.
Ooh,
Shit.
I
That's,
got 18 plus 5, so 23.
Whoa.
That's 20 for Bray as well.
Can y'all
Not a nat
fucking
20,
knock
but
it
20.
off?
A dirty 20 for Bray.
All above
30,
20.
20, yeah.
All 3 of you, the second you go below deck, despite being drunk, I was gonna take that in consideration, but you guys are still adventurers on an adventure despite being shit-faced. You notice that the farthest hammock is gone. It's not there. It's not fallen. It's completely gone. And there is a pile of gray and black fur below where the hammock used to be, as well as a couple drips of blood.
What
And
was
that
there?
is what you noticed.
The raccoon.
Oh my god, what? We gotta count the dogs. Wait a minute.
Oh god.
Where are the
I'd
fucking
say
dogs?
on
The-
top of your 20s, you do see Irby, Maya, and Juniper cowering in the closet that Fenric took a trip in when he was gone. That's where he was sick, sort of that supply closet. They are cowering under a shelf together, terrified.
The
And
raccoon.
Raccoon is not seen.
Oh, the
Oh my
fuck's this
God.
raccoon?
He's rabid. I thought it was going to be like, he's
Oh.
killed all of the dogs.
And-
Just so they wouldn't have to deal with the
Right.
character sheets.
Yeah.
I'll give an opportunity for your guys' immediate reaction, if depending on what your characters would do. But I do have some business to attend to with fear as well.
Shit.
Um,
I think... You go.
I know we're like hammered and stuff, but I feel like we should also just be like, where the hell is this? There's like 3 dogs cowering under like
A shelf or something.
a shelf. Like, where the hell's this fucking raccoon?
Yeah, I feel like the sight of this would probably
Sober you
help
up a bit,
sober-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will go to the dogs in the closet.
oh.
We lock Fenric in the
Um,
closet.
You get
Just-
sort of, you know when a dog's in trouble and like only the tip of their tails wag? You sort of get that from all of them. They're still scared, but they're very happy to
They're
see
happy you're
you.
there, yeah.
They're
Can I-
a bit relieved.
I know I'm like really drunk and stuff, and we'll probably sobered up a little bit after seeing Das blood. But can I roll like an investigation and just sort of see if I can figure out
Absolutely.
see if there's any hint of where
Yeah.
this raccoon
I'm
motherfucker-
inclined to invoke disadvantage just because you failed 2 con saves. So
That's
take a
fair.
disadvantage on that, I think. I don't want to be mean, but like you're
I mean,
pretty
we're
bad.
assuming it's the raccoon. For all we know, like, the raccoon has been murdered and... or stolen or
Maybe.
something.
I don't
like,
know
we
what a raccoon is. I'm pretty sure it's a raccoon. That was his name. It's a dog.
That was his
It's probably a
name.
raccoon.
Oh. Okay, so my first one would have been an 18 total.
That would have been nice, huh?
Well, yeah, my second one's a 4 total.
Oh, no.
So
Ah,
I would
Yeah.
say with a 4, you do recognize this is Ratoon's fur. You don't notice much else though. It's just fur and blood where that last hammock used to be, and there's no sight of the hammock.
I'm just
If you
like,
guys- if
I'm
everyone else
just, like,
wanted to roll
standing in front of
investigation.
it, doing like Lost Travolta, just sort of like,
Yeah, you're like, maybe like close your eyes for a full
Yeah.
2 minutes and then open them again. It's like,
can confirm this is blood.
You guys can, Fenric and Boldar can roll the investigation too if they want.
actually, can I cast detect magic?
Yes.
I don't know
me
what
look.
good. I don't know how much good it'll do,
Y'all are
but
gonna make me look fucking stuff up, huh?
I rolled a 16, but I've got -2 in investigation, so it's a 14. I want to know what the blood's from, in case it's from the raccoon, and then it might not be him that's doing bad things.
With a 14, what you notice, exactly the same, this is definitely Ratoon fur. You do sort of see the blood trail up to the steep stairs to above deck. So you do notice some movement, whatever it was, hammock, still no sign of that. But you do see a trail heading up that way.
I'm starting to think Ratoon was just
Fenric-
chilling in the hammock and then has now been murdered and stolen.
I don't know, you don't even see like broken rope or anything. It's odd. Fenric, I would say I'm gonna look up detect magic just to make sure. That I'm not
I know it's a
stealing
30-foot
anything from
radius.
you. So, faint aura. It can penetrate most barriers. Okay. Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You don't feel that your magic is being blocked by anything, but other than maybe some items that your friends here, the other players have, there's nothing different, especially in that spot. You don't detect any magic. With that, I do need to cut to fear, but I broke the seal and I have to potty again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
okay.
I'll be back.
Go.
It's a cliffhanger.
Does anyone else want to go? We didn't go that long ago. I mean, I didn't go, but Freya says, "Prepare to die." Thanks, Freya. That's
So
I
where
don't
to?
trust Freya.
that's
Freya's
comforting.
threats mean nothing.
I'm like on the verge of like, is Ratoon crazy or did Ratoon get murdered?
Well,
Where
but I reckon he was kidnapped.
Because if
Why
Bit
would
weird.
someone
Because
kidnap
if the
one of
blood
Hackman's
doesn't-
is just gone as well.
yeah, but if the blood doesn't go to the dogs, then the dogs aren't hurt. He hasn't hurt the dogs, so it must be his blood,
Mm.
probably.
Ron Wesley's getting his own back.
Yeah, it's
Don
Don Wesley. He's taking it back.
Tom Wesley?
Freya says, "Prepare to die," and then a smiley, blushy face. That's discomforting. That's unnerving, Freya. Why
Very
would you do that?
discomforting.
Well, my fortune was Dungeons
And dragons.
Dragon.
At least yours made some sort of sense.
Feels like I need to ditch these guys and find this Skyline Superman. He's the key to my destiny.
First, find a wizard and figure out what subscribe is. Then find Starlight Superman.
I just love how like Skyline Superman and shitting in tip jars is
Yeah.
now like
Canon.
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 Uh-huh.
It's canon.
Yeah, it's canon.
Welcome back.
Thank you. My face is very pink, which means I'm tipsy, which I could have told you. But I was looking in the mirror, I'm like, uh-oh, I bet you could, like, as you go through the video or whatever,
See
see
it.
how more and more pink I get. Freya says, prepare to die?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Fear.
Yes.
Roll perception.
$20. It's not a nat 20, it's a 16 plus 4.
It's
A
dirty.
dirty
Ooh.
20.
Nice dirty 20.
30, 20.
Still a 20. You get like 4 rings up, and despite how high up the crow's nest is, did I say rings or rungs? I don't know.
I think you said rings.
Rings is canon now. They're rings.
Yep. They're rings.
The ladder
didn't send it to the
somehow is
list.
made of rings. You see a barrel in the crow's nest that was not there before, has no business being there.
Is that everything?
Do
I
you
just see a
continue?
barrel.
You see a barrel in the crow's nest.
In your
You can
personal
continue if
space.
you want.
It's where you like
Give
to
you a
hang out.
chance to, if he would react differently. He does see a barrel in the crow's nest.
I did not leave a barrel there. I will continue to climb up to go figure this out.
Got a dead man climbing.
Yep. It's fine.
He's a bird.
If I fall on a wing,
Dead bird climbing.
Actually, he's a bird. I just imagine you say that drunk.
Hang on.
Actually, he's a bird.
Hang on. I have a retcon. I'm very sorry. It's not a barrel.
It's a box.
It's a wing chair.
Ah,
It's a wing chair. Like a green floral, luxurious, well-crafted wing chair. It was going to
So
be a
definitely not a
barrel, but then
barrel.
we changed it to wing chair and I forgot, and Freya highlighted it for me. Thank you, Freya. Can I get a thank you, Freya, in chat, please?
Thank you, Freya.
thank you, Freya.
Thank you, Freya. It's a wing chair. Continue.
I
Wait.
still continue to go investigate. It's still in my
Are you...
area.
So you're continuing up there? Or from there, are you
Continuing
trying
the
to discern
climb.
more? Okay.
I'll climb up a little bit more, like
Why
not
don't-
fully.
Why don't you fly?
That's effort, mate. Have you seen my flying? I crashed through a roof last time.
You
actually
saved
saved you.
Flynn. Yeah.
You are
That
drunk,
was only a
You
Chris.
can keep
short-
climbing.
That
You
was
are-
more of a glide.
you are
and then
drunk
just a
as
single
well.
Tap up.
You are drunk as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
No drunk
So
flying.
I'll climb like 3/4 of the way, and then I'd like to sort of, what would it be, perception again or investigation?
You can roll investigation if you want to look into it further. How close are you going all the way up to the top?
I'd say at the moment I'd be 3/4 of the way up to the crow's nest.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
from
still a
there I'll
little
have you
distance
roll
away.
investigation. Yeah. What'd you get?
A nat 20,
Damn.
then +3.
You don't get +3 on that.
I know, but just throw that out there. I would have got a +3.
I want to give you a lot because you rolled a nat 20. It
Bring it.
in every way is just a chair. Like by the books, even with a 20, it is just a fucking chair in the
Of
crow's
all
nest.
rolls to get a nat 20 on this one, that it really didn't matter.
Yeah, I waste my nat 20 on a chair.
I'm sorry. I can explain later why, but you see just a chair. I'm sorry.
He's like,
Cool, I'm
I
gonna
sit
climb
in the chair.
I'm gonna
You
climb
don't
up
see
and just
any
poke it.
evidence. Okay.
I want to climb up and
Freya.
just poke it before I want to sit down.
You poke it, and 8 beady red eyes open, and you see a mouth on the chair open with about 100 small pointy teeth, and a big old tongue opens at you. Freya, if you could roll attack for me.
It's
I'm
a
not about
mimic.
this.
Fucking mimics. God damn it.
Wait, so the hammock.
Mimics?
Wait, so the hammock was a mimic the whole time. Oh my
Yes.
god!
That's why she kept having us roll shit. Oh my god.
Imagine if we'd got into that hammock at any point.
That means the raccoon's dead. It's
Yeah, the raccoon's dead.
Ratoon is dead.
whatever. Raccoon.
Ratoon the raccoon. Yeah.
Yes.
What's a
Um,
raccoon?
Mimics in every way look exactly like the object they are mimicking, even with a 20, unless you get within 5 feet of them, then they. But
Yep.
even with a
Unless,
20.
unless you get within 5 feet of them and poke them.
Yeah.
And that's
Freaking
that's more than 30 feet away. That's why I couldn't see anything about it. Probably.
I just feel lucky that I poked it before I just went and fully sat on it, to be honest.
I just feel lucky that you're the only one that's anywhere near it, honestly, mate.
Yeah.
Well, if I get my way, I'm just gonna like kick it off the
Kick it
crow's
off the crow's
towards, Flynn.
No.
It has
Flynn,
a
you can
move
kill shit.
called Pseudopod as an attack. But I don't know what it's attacking you with if it's pseudopod.
Teeth?
Is it just like using its tongue?
It's licking me.
Okay, it gives a lick. It has +5 to hit. Did you include that already? Or does that need to be added? Okay, does a 22 hit?
Jesus.
Yes.
Oh shoot, that's unexpected.
It gives you a good tonguing.
Should I
Okay.
roll around it?
Fear enjoyment.
Adhesive. I'm not gonna mess with that. It's if you could roll damage. You're licked and you take bludgeoning damage. So
What?
that's a
Jesus.
D8 +3.
Should it not just be like moist damage or something like that?
Well, it technically
Moist.
is. It has the adhesive trait, so it's sticky. But I can't be bothered to look up what
Sticky
that means
damage.
when it licks you.
That's a powerful
You're
tongue.
sticky now.
Jesus.
You take 5 damage.
Jeez.
I can take that.
You take that tongue.
Gross.
Do it again.
Don't get 5 damage. I can take another 2.
He wants more.
With that, I believe we still have Bray and Flynn are on the top deck.
They're
Wasn't-
just watching me
how
get
did-
licked.
Wasn't Bray below? Because
I
he
don't
was
know that they
investigating the hammock.
necessarily
Bray was-
see.
Yeah, Bray was below.
I think
Oh,
still
Oh,
below.
sorry.
So it's just
You're
Flynn on the
right,
top
you're
deck.
right. It's just Flynn. If you wanted to call out, it just depends on your reaction. At this point, I would say only Fear is aware.
Does my alert not work for this?
What does that mean?
My feet alert? Or does that
Isn't
only
that
affect
Oh,
where
you'll be alert very soon about it.
you can't be surprised, right? Like,
But I think that
when
means
you're
it's on.
conscious, you can't
I
be.
guess that means it's on you. Like,
Yeah,
whereas
it's
it's-
only on me.
so maybe you wouldn't hear that. Like you would hear though if it
Yeah.
yells or something, squawks.
I will say for Fear, Freya was amazing and looked up what the adhesive meant. You're adhered to the tongue, so you're grappled. So at the start of your next turn, you'll have to make a ability check against its DC to escape that. Otherwise, you can't move. So you are grappled at this point,
You
but
lose
you
some
can
feathers,
still
bro.
call out.
You can lose some feathers.
You're sticky. You're stuck. Gross.
Hypothetically, so I can't move, but could I teleport?
How are you gonna fucking do that? If you tell me how, I'll tell you. Is
But
it
you
a
teleport
spell?
with
Well-
the mimic.
Luckily, my Fey-touched feet makes me learn Misty Step, which allows me to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. So, I obviously knew this was coming, so...
Is this one of the surprise ones?
Yep.
But if
That's amazing.
but if
it's
it's-
literally
was the
you
other surprise
teleport.
one.
but if it's adhesive, like surely it teleports with you.
I think he just loses. some
I don't
feathers.
think so. I think you lose some feathers. I think you're right. Could you roll a
Well, I-
d4, Rob?
D4. A 4.
You teleport and
Nice.
you lose 4 feathers.
Oh.
Oh no.
Where do you teleport? It has to be
Nice.
somewhere you can see, but from the crow's nest, it's basically everywhere.
I would like to teleport literally like just behind Flynn. Just so he's just surprised that I'm just behind him now.
Now he doesn't get surprised. He's alert.
No, he gets surprised.
I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah, he
I
did.
just whisper in his ear, "There's a mimic up there, mate."
You appear behind him and without turning around, he goes, "What the fuck's going on, bro?"
What's up?
So, with that, who all have you made aware of the mimic?
Just Flynn at that
Flynn.
point, I think.
Just me.
Just
Just
Flynn, 'cause everyone
Flynn?
else is underneath. I'm
Okay.
giving a good warning to the one that kills people and kills things.
We're,
Okay.
we're still looking at fur and blood going, what, how do these... we're like
Yeah,
the
you guys
meme
are
with
still
the algebra.
investigating.
Can I send peckers to just say mimic?
Roll
the people
animal
down below.
handling.
Oh no.
To be fair, I could probably use message and just point below deck and just
True.
hope I hit one of them.
I rolled a 9.
With a 9, Peckers does fly below deck. And he looks at Boldar, and he flies for a second, and then he just goes back up top.
God damn it.
What a
So you
bitch
guys
move.
notice that.
So, do I roll
I
perception?
don't know if
See
you...
if Boldar realizes that might be like a come with me sort of thing.
Yeah, because me and Flynn would not realise if Peckers has actually said anything. We just know he's returned.
Did you do it, peckers? Did you do it,
Here's
buddy?
what I'll say. Here's what I'll say.
Peckers comes below and is like, Johnny's in the well.
Peckers did make sure that he was seen, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna say easily the 3 of you do notice him. Boldar for sure. The other 2, if you want, roll insight to maybe
Insight, right.
get a chance at what the motivation for that was. You guys aren't really familiar with Peckers at this point, so it's definitely weird.
As a crit fail. Boldar's like, stupid fucking bird. Just turns around again.
Did anyone else want to roll?
I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Crit fail.
Stupid, stupid ass bird.
I just want all of them to get a crit fail and just do the exact same thing.
And then it's just you and
They
Flynn
could just
versus a
miss
mimic.
the whole everything.
What is it I'm rolling for again?
Insight.
Insight.
Insight. That's okay. No modifier, but that's 16.
Better.
That's pretty good. And Fenric, were you rolling too, or is he just gonna be drunk?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a
You
little
don't
drunk
have
right
to.
now, so I rolled a
Beans.
13.
Okay, I would say Bray and Fenric, you just really notice that that's odd. Boldar's like, I was just being a fucking bird. Fuck off. We're looking at this blood. Like, this is serious.
Swats him away.
But the two drunk boys are like,
They're more
that's odd.
perceptive.
That's
Damn,
suspicious. What's going
that-
on?
If anything, being drunk helped because they're like distracted. They're like, let's follow that bird.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They're less concerned with the blood now.
Hey, Boulder, we're going up. Let's follow the bird. The Boulder.
Fenric says
We-
that. Hey, Boldar,
Yeah.
Boldar.
We like walk up the deck while like flexing, like the Boulder.
Boulder.
Does Boldar, does he resist, or upon hearing that, does he agree to go?
I think he probably follows them because he's like, these guys are just going to hurt themselves.
Okay. With that, let's see an across the board initiative roll. And Freya, I think I'll disclude Jeremy for this one unless we get a magical message. I'd say he's staying far away from this one, but probably need
got
one
a
for
26.
later.
Magical message, you say?
Maybe Jeremy's tucked himself in the cupboard to look after the dogs.
Yeah, I think that maybe he's giving him a
Because
couple
he-
kisses.
He's vertical. He's totally vertical in the cover.
And he can do more damage than we can.
Yes.
He's a good protector. We should call him Jeremy
Do we
the
say
Protector.
Do we say initiative now?
Yes,
Yes.
please. Yes.
I rolled a 26.
I got your
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
26. He's like,
That's an
Where?
18. 18 for Bray.
It's a 16 for me, for Boldar.
Nice. I believe I just need Fenric and Fear and Lady Bat.
Fenric is
nine.
going last with a 3.
That's looking like last.
Was that a 19 for
A
Finn?
19
Solid.
for Fear.
God,
Ooh.
Dang.
Everyone rolled quite high there, apart from Fenric.
because I'm
I mean, I rolled
drunk.
a 16.
Still drunk.
16 is pretty decent. I also got a 16.
Turns out Bray actually rolls better when he's drunk.
Oh, we'll have to decide who goes first. You want to go first? You are the.
I mean, I rolled a 16 plus 10.
Oh, okay. So not
Yeah.
a 16 at all. That makes you top of the order, I think.
I think he's definitely going first at this rate.
So who else got what? Did anyone else get a 16? I thought well, I heard 16, but
No.
it might have just been Gia saying about Flynn's roll of 16.
Oh, did you
think it was
put
just
it
you.
in? Is this from last round, or is that that looks updated? She updated. She's so fast, you guys. Now I have to redo this 'cause I'm dumb.
She's on it.
It's already in order. I don't have to do shit. Thank you, Freya. Thank you. Okay. Oh wait, we need one for the mimic too. I forgot about that. They're fighting something. I forgot about that part.
At least. Oh, I don't, actually, maybe I shouldn't say it out loud just in case things change.
Is that one accurate?
I was gonna be like, at least there's
Oh,
just
is
one.
Oh shit! I'm giving shit away. Okay.
As long
Thank
as the
you.
whole boat isn't. a
The
mimic,
ship is a.
it's fine.
I was just thinking the same thing. The ship is a mimic.
Oh my god, I realized she wanted us to lay in the hammocks earlier.
That's what I'm saying.
We-
Imagine if one of us had
yeah,
got in that
we had
hammock on
rolled.
any of the adventures, like the parts of this adventure so far. If any of
The
us had got
obsession
into
with
that hammock,
hammocks all makes sense now.
right?
Well,
Well,
just imagine when I ripped one of the hammocks down. If I actually just tried to rip down
The
a mimic, just
Well, imagine the night of the
Funny,
sirens.
huh?
We'd have climbed into the mimic
Yeah.
hammock, and then the siren showed up.
With that, the three of you that have come up to the top deck, I'm assuming would have noticed a nasty chair in the crow's nest. Unless Fear would have made that obvious, I might make you guys roll for that. Would Fear share the info when they approach, or?
yeah, I think I'll just be like, yeah, that chair is a bit of a mimic, you know. He's trying
That
to
chair,
lick
that
me.
chair is not a chair.
Chair.
He's like,
Chair licked me.
I like you
so-
said it so calmly as well. That chair cost me a few feathers.
Yeah. If you like a good
problem-
licking, go up to the crow's nest.
The problem with having
Ray runs
okay,
towards the ladder.
I'm gonna peek the curtain a little bit.
Oh.
I was gonna have
Peeking
y'all
on the
have to
licking?
look for this thing, and you immediately went to the crow's nest where we put it. And what I didn't
Where do you
consider
think I
is
would
if
go?
I know,
He's a
I know.
bird.
I said this to Freya earlier. I'm like, I should never be surprised because I should never have expectations with you. Would I know you guys were gonna shit in the tip jar? No. Of course you would go right to where it was right away.
We make it too
What I
easy for you
didn't
now.
what I didn't consider is now there's just a fucking chair in the crow's nest. I don't really know that it can get down. I'll have
We'll
to
just
look
leave it
into
up there.
that.
It's like having a beehive. You're like, someone's got to go up and get rid of it. Just poke it.
We just leave
Because
it.
now
If we leave
it's
it can't hurt us.
Yeah,
Right?
can we just leave it there?
If we
now
we'll
it's
just leave it
Flynn's
and pretend it's
turn.
not there.
Can we befriend it?
Yeah, now
It
it's
can be our
Flynn's turn.
lookout.
There's no immediate danger because all of you are at the deck. What would Flynn like to do?
Go to sleep.
Can it get down?
Can it get down?
Yeah.
One way or the other, yeah. I mean, as just to again peek the curtain, I'm gonna get it down if y'all are going up there.
It's
So.
going to take full damage.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this is a better fight space than up there, so we'll just wait for it to come down. I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm gonna go hide behind the mast.
Sorry, say that again.
I'm gonna go hide behind the mast.
Alright. Roll stealth. I'm sure it'll go well.
He becomes the
I got
mast.
an 18.
Alright, you hide. You're short enough, I'm sure you fit behind the mast just fine. And is that the end of your turn?
Yup.
Did you say nope or yup?
I said yup.
You?
Okay, sorry. I heard
Sorry.
nope, and then I took a drink and you still didn't do anything, so I was like, I think that was a nope. Fear is next.
I might try my hand at stealth at this point. I'm not going to go up there.
Why don't you just vicious mockery it? From
Nah,
afar.
where's the fun in that? Where I could attempt to hide behind the steering wheel, the
Oh.
ship's wheel, which isn't a solid like object. You can see through it, so Fear's gonna try and hide behind that.
Roll stealth.
Of course, it would happen. And that one.
Here's what happens. Unless you have
Trips.
you've decided how this happens. I'll give you the
Nope, I didn't think that
No.
far ahead.
The mimic falls on the hands on you.
Fear goes to hide, and for some reason he thinks hiding on top of the wheel is the way to go, but it's a wheel, so you just like fall on the ground. It just turns and you fall.
Sounds like Fear.
Technically, any rolled action like that is an action. You could still use a bonus action if you'd like for your turn.
No, I'm gonna leave it there for now.
You fell. Bray! You
I
fell.
achieved.
Yeah.
How close are we like to the? I guess to the sort of the mast that like the crow's nest is at the top of. Are we like pretty close to it, or?
Yeah, I'd say you're within 20 feet. It's not that big of a ship.
Question is, do you want a good licking?
I mean, yeah, but
Up you go then, mate.
Yeah, but
Who
he's
doesn't?
Yeah, but he's playing D&D right now, Rob.
yeah, yeah.
Neither.
That's Rob, jeez. Time and a place. I don't really know what to do.
You can delay.
You can
if
skip,
you
yeah,
want.
you can skip a turn.
You
Yeah, I'll
can
probably skip-
delay.
I'll skip a turn because yeah.
So you
I'll skip a
don't
turn.
in D&D you don't skip. What you can do is you're like on hold, and if at any point you want to jump into the order, say so. Otherwise, it will operate as a skip if you don't decide to jump in. So you could like wait until the mimic comes
Does something, yeah.
until the mimic's turn and come in after. So interrupt me if I start someone's turn but you would like to go.
Okay.
Lady Beck is next. I think this is weird. This is more weird than the sirens. There's a chair with teeth up there. So I think she's gonna sort of go into the captain's quarters room, but it does have a window. She's gonna open the curtains and like stick her nose up against the glass and look up like that. She's gonna keep an eye on it. That's good to know. And then next is Boldar.
I think I'm going to do the same and delay and just wait to see what the mimic does first.
Okay, interesting. And next is the mimic.
Part of me wanted to climb up there and then just try and like yeet it off the crow's nest.
It has an amorphous form, but I think it would be more funny if it just as a chair hucked itself over the edge. I'm gonna let Freya answer me. I have
love the
to know what
image
she
of
thinks.
that.
It just goes.
I agree. She agrees. Let's have it huck itself over the edge with a dex save. So if we could have some mimic as a chair, roll dexterity to see how this goes.
Question
I
is,
put a chair in a
God.
tower.
if it fails, does it get stuck up there, or if it fails, does it fall horribly and just die?
I think it gets some damage, hopefully. You
Based on the roll
just
we
take
got,
turns stabbing it.
could you roll a d4 for damage? It rolled well enough to get out of the crow's nest,
no.
but not that well. So I do think it's going to take some damage. You see a chair tumble, and it goes wham, and it hits on the deck, and it kind of stands up. As a chair might, it flips up and it does that at you. It takes 1 damage. And that's the mimic's turn. I don't think it has a bonus action.
Daddy Pokemon, thank you so much for the
No, it
Prime
doesn't.
sub. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Oh, adhesive was literally listed on the sheet, and I just didn't read it. That wasn't nice. Okay, that's turn. Boldar and Bray, you guys had both delayed. Bray, you technically rolled higher initiative, so I'll give you the opportunity first if you wanted to jump in now, or if you wanted to continue delaying.
I'll jump in, and as it's like on deck now, I'll have a little slash at it with my scimitar, I think.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack.
That's an 8.
I'm gonna double check, but I think that misses. It misses.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. It's like, what else did I expect? What
Should've
you
just shot at it
see?
instead.
What you really need is we need to get to a town where you can like craft some of those bombs and poisons that you got.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
I'm
and then
also going to try and attack it probably.
okay, that's what I figured.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do that then.
That's a 4. Does it hit?
I think you missed.
Going well.
I think you missed. Next is Fenric. Unless you wanted to
Oh
do
my
anything
god,
else with your turn.
finally. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of zoned out a little bit. What's happening? The thing on the ground in
Yeah,
front of
it's
us
on
now?
it's on the ground now.
It is at you guys.
And
It
me-
is fallen down.
Bray and I have both tried to
You
attack it
guys
and
are
missed.
Yes.
Cool. Is there any? No. Never mind. I'm gonna. I'm gonna try what I failed to do with that goblin and try to clap these cheeks at this mimic.
I have to let the boy in. I will be right back.
No
I'm
worries.
sorry.
No worries.
We're gonna have to roll for that as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't clapping?
Yeah,
cheeks,
we're in range.
Because we'll probably
Yeah.
all be within range,
Yeah.
won't
We have to do
It's
saving
a,
throws.
well, it's a 5-foot range, so.
Yeah, but we
we're
just went
all
to
right
attack
next
it, so I
each
think we're like right next to it.
other.
we? Bray and Boldar definitely will be within range. Again.
Yeah.
No, what you need to
Yeah,
do
I'm not sure
now,
already,
what you need to do now is roll and then just tell her what it was when you got back and just say it was a 20.
Yeah. yeah.
Just roll while she's gone. It's fine.
Each creature within range, other than me, must succeed on Constitution saving. I hope you guys' Constitution.
I have strong con, so that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Frey's like, the less said, the better.
-1.
Frey's like, George, I'm right here. Also, Matt's rolls have a chat lock. Rip. Sorry, Matt, you can't get away with it.
Might have to use a lucky.
Everyone else is the honor system, but for you, everyone knows. You gotta get some dice, man.
I'm going to use one of my luckies for this one.
Ooh,
I think.
just to make sure you don't get thunderclapped.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got what? Two more luckies.
Yeah.
What's the
As long-
damage on your?
It's
Cheeks
it's a
clapping?
1d6. It's not
not too
that
bad.
much.
But
This is a
it's
cantrip.
1d6 of damage we didn't have to take.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
That's true. Yeah.
And one of your healers is hidden inside the captain's quarters.
We could have moved away from the mimic if we knew this was going to happen. We didn't.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
The
I mean,
beauty
to
of
be fair, I didn't decide until
no,
like, right now.
the
so-
beauty of hindsight is. Freya said, "What's the save on that?"
13.
So we have to be a 13 to not be thunderclapped.
Yeah. Let's hope you guys make it.
He's like, I really hope you make it. I'm doing it regardless. I hope you make it.
Even
They're
if it hits
already-
the mimic.
They're already clapping the cheeks. They're already going. You
The-
can't.
the
You
cheeks
can't.
are already
You
clapping.
can't stop them now.
It's a con save.
It's con.
These cheeks be clapping.
I nearly picked a feat that had like a resurrection spell that I could get, but
What's the quote in this? It's like these cheeks be no longer clapping.
Yeah. These cheeks no longer be clapping.
Too good. Too good. Oh, this ass be no longer clapping. There you go.
How do you just know what the number is on that?
She gets the. I think she has the list.
I
Oh,
think she
okay.
was left,
It's like she's
What
just
did
got
I
that
do?
unlocked.
She just knows.
The quote list is like a tab that's permanently open.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of them she does just know.
Alright, so I'm gonna clap these cheeks and
Yeah.
Righteous Thunder is gonna emerge. So everyone within a 5-foot radius needs to roll a con save of at least 13, including the mimic.
What's the range again?
5 feet.
So Ladybug would not be in that range.
Right.
in that
Five.
theory, I would be.
think
in
that
range of
includes
10 and
everyone
above.
else. What are you flying?
I'm by the captain's wheel, which
That's
is above.
right. You are safe. Oh, I forgot
So-
about that. Everyone
I'm
else, though,
behind the
I'm pretty
mast.
sure.
Yeah.
The
know
mast
if
is
that's
right
far
where
enough.
you guys are, though. It fell directly below, so if you got close
I
enough
didn't
to
know if
include
it
the
was that
mimic.
far.
No, I do think that would include everyone but Ladybug and Fear, unless you guys
Alright.
have a argument
got
for
a nat
me. I'm willing
20.
to take it. The mimic passes. It rolled a 15.
God damn it. God damn it.
Did
so
everyone
mad
else
about
pass?
this.
I rolled
I
a
got a
14, but a
20.
plus 4 puts me at 18.
Nice.
I'm gonna use one of my luckies, by the way, for just to be as a heads up.
So you have one left.
Okay, well I rolled. I basically got a 5 on that first one, so that's fun. Hey, so that's 15 on the second one.
Nice.
Cool. And then Flynn, you made it.
Yeah, I got a nat 20.
God damn it. All right. Well, these cheeks once again
Did
no
everyone
longer
pass?
be clapping. Sounds like it.
I'm sorry for your cheeks. You'll have to
That's
do some
alright.
squats and keep training.
Sorry about the cheeks, bro.
Yeah.
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 Roll for squats. We're not in Matt's stream.
Do 8 squats
Is-
immediately.
Is that
on
the
the
end of
the
your
spot, he
turn?
does 8 squats.
Yeah, I only get 1 action, right? Yeah.
Unless you have something you can do for a bonus action, which generally is a no, but you might have an option or two.
Nah, I think that's pretty much it. I failed ass clap. It'll
That's
be
alright. Next time. Next time.
Yeah.
I'm
Everybody
distracted
heard
by
it,
the
though.
quotes that are getting dropped.
No, not penis.
I know, that's an older one too.
I don't even remember where that's from.
Okay. And with that, that takes us back up to Flynn.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak attack it.
Tight.
The first one is a 10.
Stab it
Wait.
right in its chair head.
I
Just
have
happens.
inspiration. Do I?
Yeah, I
I
think
have
you can
the
use that
old
for an attack
inspiration.
roll.
Is it a
Oh, that
D6?
lasts 10 minutes, doesn't it?
The old one, like
Yeah.
the last session. Oh,
Wait, is it bardic inspiration or just inspiration?
just regular.
Oh, then yeah, you can use that whenever. It's just it's a re-roll, not an add. So you just
Oh,
fully
okay.
re-roll that.
Do it again.
Sorry, I misinterpreted that.
The fact that they're both
Yeah,
called
third-
inspiration. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
It's a 13 this time.
A 13 does hit.
Cool. All right. Second one is an 18
They both
plus
hit.
7. All right.
Sure, yeah, if you want to just overdo it.
You
First
don't
damage
have to
is-
add the 7.
You don't have to.
First damage is a 7. Second damage is a 7.
14, or
The
do you
sneak
add
attack
your sneak
damage.
attacks?
It's so the daggers are 7 and 7, and then my sneak attack I rolled is an 8. So 14 plus
Damn.
8, 22.
Damn.
Phrase on it.
He kills the mimic on his own.
That's too much. Just don't. Okay. Next is fear.
I was still alive. What? Who's after me in the pecking order?
Lady Beck, who's hiding in the captain's quarters for now, like this. It's still cute, but she's definitely doing that with her nose.
I'm gonna cast Sleep on the Mimic.
He really wants to put something to sleep.
How many
Yeah, I
spell
gotta get.
slots do you
gotta get it
have?
eventually.
Hi,
I've got
baby.
two second level, 4 first level, and Fey Touch gives me 1 of each of the 2
Damn.
spells I've got, and I
That's
can use spell
awesome.
slots for them. So my
You
spell
can just
slots
cast
went
all
from 2
day.
to like 8.
Go ahead and roll your sleep.
I'm doing it as a second level, so it's even going to be even more effective.
Oh, good.
What's second level name? Slumber.
How many d8s is it? Or does it upgrade to d10s?
An
Level 3 is
additional
coma.
2d8, so it's 7d8 total.
Oh. Okay.
33.
That's asleep. That's gotta be asleep.
As-
Don't you have to be its
not
AC?
asleep.
It's not.
It is
It's max HP.
Oh.
Hit.
It is not asleep.
It's not asleep.
I'm sorry. I really can't wait for the day when you put something to sleep. It's gonna be awesome.
Alright,
And I
I'm gonna
can't wait for Fenric to thunderclap. It's gonna be awesome when it happens eventually.
I'm gonna have to start putting some of you lot to sleep just.
And one day, Boldar will
just
crush
to,
something like a melon. But it's not yet.
I think there's a key for that.
Is there?
Has to happen.
Yeah, it's like called pressure or something.
Is there anything else you can do on your turn?
What's everyone's health like?
I'm full.
Current HP?
Max.
Yeah.
I have everyone at max except Fenric at 16, Lady Beck is at 16, and I have Fear at 12.
And
remaining.
I'm at 40 instead of 48, which is my max.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
What you at,
And
George?
Bray is at
40.
22.
40.
There's no point healing you.
I'm not at max health, bro. I could use those 8 hit points.
Fear and Lady Beck and Fenric are doing the worst.
Which heal is a bonus action? Healing word.
Can you, in theory, heal yourself?
A creature of my choice that I can see within range. Does that mean I can just look at myself? Just look at my hands?
I mean,
or-
have we got a mirror on board?
Wait, so what's
I
it
don't
called?
know how. Healing
What's it called?
word.
I'll look it up. Let's see what we have.
It's a creature of your choice that you can see within
Yeah,
range.
you can look at your feet.
Or your wings?
I just didn't know whether like looking at my feet or hands counted.
Do you have
Yeah,
hands?
if you want to be a selfish
Well, it'd be
bastard, I guess.
talons.
Do you have... So you've got, like...
Well, I can't.
So you've got
technically, I
feet,
can't see
talons.
Lady Beck.
So you've got feet, talons, hand talons, and wings. That's how that works. Just trying to get of your anatomy. This...
Yeah. Yes. What do you want?
I don't know. I'm just wondering if you have hands.
I've got a beak as well.
Like you're not
legs.
just feet and wings. Like you've got
No, not just feet and wings.
right.
Because the only
Yeah.
other person I could heal would be Fenric, I think. But he's got more hit points than I do.
Yeah.
I'd
Lady-
say you can
Lady
use
Beck's
it on
probably
yourself.
alright
I
in
don't
the-
know if D&D says no, but I'd say you can look at your fucking toes. You can do it.
Well, I've got a different heal, but it's not a bonus action,
Okay.
which would be touch. So
Touch yourself.
technically, that would be I could do that to myself.
You could just touch yourself.
Freya says it's canon
Yeah,
that
I
you
was- I was
can
trying to
use
reword
healing word
that.
on yourself, as long as
I
you're not
can.
invisible. Are you
I am not.
invisible?
I
Then
can't
yeah,
confirm. My stealth failed.
canonically
so,
you can do it.
I am not
Yeah, that's true.
At this point, I'm still lying on the ground. I tried to put someone to sleep, and now I'm just looking at my feet and just be like, "Well, I heal myself."
You're just looking at your
How
feet and
much
thinking
heal
about
you
touching yourself.
for?
1d4 plus your spell casting ability modifier,
That's a good amount.
which is a +3.
Hmm.
So, where's my 1d4? I got a 4 plus a 3 is a 7.
Nice.
So I think that's 19.
Takes you to
now.
19. Yeah,
Is that your max?
almost.
No, on my max
He's
is
got
21.
2 left.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm comfortable with that. I'm done.
Very nice.
He's healed himself. he's
Anything
done.
else you can do?
Except for just sort of get more comfortable whilst lying down.
Starts playing a song.
Nah, I'm done.
Okay. Ladyback's gonna stay for now. I think as the mimic has fallen though, she's gonna remove the pig nose and kind of hold both the curtains and look. She's not necessarily scared. She's just still deciding whether or not she needs to get involved this time. It tends to be her style. Like she'll let you guys duke it out, but if you need help, she'll get involved.
When she
For
realizes
now-
we're not getting it done, she's like, fine.
yeah. For now, she's like, I'll keep watching. And next is the mimic's turn, who will go to Flynn, and we'll do the bite attack. If we could have an attack roll that's +5.
Weren't we in Bray before the mimic or not? Because we delayed last time. but-
So Flynn is the one who did damage, so I think that would anger it the most, and
Right.
he is not. He's not in stealth right now.
Right. No, I just
So
meant
I
in the
think-
order, in the initiative order. Weren't we in Bray before the mimic?
Oh, he delayed. So
We both
he's
delayed. So then
permanently
it's
delayed.
permanent. Okay, that's what I was.
So
Oh,
you,
okay.
sorry, I should have.
Yeah, no,
explained
it's
that.
alright.
When you jump back in, you stay at that position
Right.
in order. So I adjusted your guys' initiative
Okay.
after you jumped in. I should have told you
That's
that
alright.
before you decided.
I just wanted to
that
clear
doesn't
because I was
matter.
like, yeah.
I know. I'm sorry about that. It is the mimic's turn on that though. I lied to you. Does a 17 hit?
It ties.
Ooh.
Tie goes to the attacker, so that does hit. So that'll be 1d8 plus 3 piercing plus 1d8 acid damage. Okay. It does have preset numbers on there. I guess you can just use the preset ones if you don't want to, which I think is odd. We'll see what Freya comes up with. He do bite you though.
You done got bit.
You done got bit.
All
It's
because
less
I
cute
forgot
than
to
what
stealth.
Fear got.
What
Whoa.
Fear got was like slightly sexy.
That is a 15
Arousal
in
was
damage.
increased.
I'm sorry, what?
15 damage. So
Jeez.
you have
Oh,
2
alright.
left.
Yeah, I'm almost dead.
Jesus.
You got a big old chomp taken out of you.
Rude.
And you're only
You
little.
rolled really well on that.
That's crazy. Well, Joe, it's been really fun playing D&D with you.
Yeah. My luck has to run out.
Freya says, I did tell them it was time to die.
You did say prepare to die.
Jesus.
Alright. That's a lot. She rolled really well on the damage. So I'm sorry about that. But next we have is Bray. You just saw it take a massive chunk out of
He
your
runs
boy
away.
over there, Flynn. Flynn's looking bad. He's looking bloody. He's still conscious. He's still able to do everything he can, but
Has Flynn, have you got any like healing stuff or?
I think I have 1 potion of healing.
Okay.
is that 1d8?
I have no idea. It just says 1 potion of healing in my gear.
Yeah,
I
because we
can look
bought
it
them
up.
from the thingy shop, didn't we?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll look it up. It's
Um,
2d4 plus 2.
I was gonna heal Flynn if he didn't have anything, but I guess he's got one, so maybe not. I'll probably just try and shoot this mimic thingy. What's it?
Doesn't Flynn actually still have a health
Okay.
potion?
Yeah, he does.
But a health potion takes up a full action.
It does. You
True,
still
but
have your bonus
would you rather do
action,
that or
but-
die?
Hey, if you guys do damage, then I can try and finish it off.
And I can still get to Flynn and heal,
Yeah.
because I'm before the mimic, so...
That's a 15 on the attack.
Okay, that hits.
Stick.
Tiny.
And then it's 1d10. That's a 7.
Okay, so it's Freya's got it. Okie dokie. It took a good amount of damage. Was there anything else you can do in your turn?
No, I'll stick here, I think.
Okie doke. And then, oops. Next is Boldar.
I only just remembered that I haven't raged in this fight, but I don't know if it's worth doing it now because I don't know how much health this thing has left. Could be a waste.
It has definitely over 33 max.
Yeah.
Yeah, max.
Oh,
but
it's
then,
got a
but
fair
then,
chunk.
but like Flynn's hit it hard.
I hit it for 22. What'd you
It
hit
looks
for?
hurt. It's
and
not
I hit it for
lethargic or
7,
anything
so
at all. It still
Yeah.
looks raring to go, so.
it's hit for like just under 30, pretty much, like about 30, isn't it?
29.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay. Maybe I do rage then. I have another one. So maybe I rage, and then I'll attack it.
All right, roll to attack.
Okay. That is a 19.
That hits.
Does it hit?
That hits. You add more to that if you want to. You want to pull a Flynn here and be like, yeah, it's a
no,
58.
I don't think I have anything to add to that.
Okay.
However, I would like to use my feat of Savage Attacker for the attack rolls, which basically means
Do it.
I get to roll twice and pick the highest one.
Let's see it.
Okay, I got a 3 and an 8, so I'll take the 8.
Definitely. Is that 8 total damage?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
sweet.
don't think I had anything. Oh, actually, no, I had +2 for rage damage, so it's a 10.
Okay. Just waiting for that to go through.
Which,
Yep.
because I actually landed an attack, that also means the Ancestral Protectors things happen. So, the warriors are targeting this mimic. They don't damage it, but they just negatively affect it. It means that every time it attacks anyone that's not me, so if it attacks me, it doesn't count. But if it attacks anyone else, it gets disadvantage. And then if it attacks anyone else, they have resistance as well. I don't know what that
Resistance
means.
to the damage type?
Yeah, resistance to the
I think
damage.
it halves the damage. How long does that last?
I guess as long as my rage does. I don't really know. It doesn't really say. Oh no, it says until the start of my next turn. Until the start of my next turn.
Okay. So on its next turn, y'all take half the damage it normally would, which is awesome. That's really cool. I think that'll help a lot.
And it'll have disadvantage.
Yeah,
on
so
this.
even if it does attack on disadvantage, so either it misses or y'all get half damage. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Sweet. Next is Fenric.
Does it still look like a chair?
Yeah, it's just a chair with eyes and a tongue and many teeth.
Cool.
You want to have a sit?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I think I'm gonna try for Primal Savagery again. That seems to be my best attack, honestly.
It's supposed to bite everything or claw it.
I'm gonna try to claw at it instead of biting it this time. So it's plus.
He's gonna try and like tear open the back of the chair.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost that.
So that was.
She's gone.
She needs to be here so I can tell her how I'm going to attack this thing.
She's coming. She's back.
Yay!
Yay! Love that. It almost didn't happen this session.
Yeah, right. It's not D&D without you
I
disappearing for 5 seconds.
I got a 16 plus 5 is what is that? 21.
21.
Is that to hit?
Yeah, that's just a hit.
That hits.
Kick ass.
Kick ass.
And then
Oh, now we lost Freya. Oh, she's back. The DMs we're wishy-washy.
that's gonna be a 3 on damage. It's not nothing, but it's not a lot.
It's something.
Everything helps.
Yeah.
Was that with the bite or the claws?
That
What
was the
did you
claws.
use?
The claws.
You claw at that. You see some stuffing, some fluff poke out.
Just scratch the absolute shit out of it like a cat.
Don't you have? Is it acid with your claws as well?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that. I don't think it's necessarily like weak to acid. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okie doke. Is there anything else you can do on your turn?
Not.
Gnaw at it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You get some like
Chew on it.
fluffs in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. And next is Flynn at the top of the order.
So I think I'm going to dash away or disengage, whichever one would work in that situation, and then heal myself.
Yeah, I'd say using your movement speed, it's not an issue. You can get to wherever you need to on the ship.
And its attention is probably on Fenric because he just attacked it. So.
True.
I don't know.
No.
Was there anywhere particular you wanted to move on the ship, or just far enough
Just-
away that you're not within attack range?
Whatever my max movement would be.
Okay.
Which is also
And then
plus 5
Mhm.
feet.
yeah, no, you get to wherever you need to. That's not an issue. And then it's 2d4 plus 2 to see how much you heal.
D4 plus 2. So 3 plus 3 plus 2 is 8. So I heal 8 damage.
You're at 10. Much better now. That is one
What's
thing
your-
about Flynn.
what's
He
your
can hit
max?
hard, but his max is
Yeah.
17, I have.
Yeah,
that
I have
right?
17 health total.
So he's a bit flimsy. He's a glass cannon. He
I
can deal a
am.
lot more damage than he can take. But that's still impressive with those little fucking daggers killing everything I send your way.
And just hiding.
Yeah. I believe that's all you can do on your turn unless you had a bonus action.
Yeah, hiding. I'm
Or
gonna hide
peckers.
again. I got a 26 on stealth.
I believe, doesn't that take an action to do? Or is that something that you
Hiding?
get? Yeah.
It says bonus action hiding.
Okay. And then that must come with rogues, and then you can do
Yeah,
that.
it's my cunning action.
That's right. Okay. Because normally if you have to roll anything, it counts as an action, but I figured with a rogue it
Yeah.
wouldn't, since we've done that many times before. So you're right. What did you roll again?
26.
You are somehow part of the ship. It's so crazy.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Part of the ship, part of the crew. He just turns into a bit of like rope. It's like...
I turn into the hammock.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's funny. Next is Spear.
What's his intelligence score? The
I don't know
myth.
that you would know that.
He wonders to
I'll risk
himself.
it anyway. I think that to myself, and then I'm gonna go, yeah, I'll go for it. Maybe it's got to be a bit intelligent, surely. So I'm gonna attempt something that I don't think I've pulled off yet either, like sleep. I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter.
Oh. What does that do?
So the creature of my choice that I can see perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into a fit of laughter
Oh.
if the spell affects it. So it needs to have intelligence score of 4 or more. Anything with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. And the mimic will have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or it's affected.
It is affected, so it is smarter than a 4. So it has to roll charisma or wisdom.
Wisdom. It's got to beat 13.
Okay. Okay. Shockingly not a negative number.
And it lasts up to a
So
minute.
its score is 5. The modifier is -3, Freya. But it has a 5 intelligence. So it is affected. It's close though. It was almost too stupid to find things funny. So we do have to save this wisdom throw, which, shockingly, it's got some wisdom. Shockingly.
That thing ate our raccoon, guys. Poor raccoon. When this is all over, we'll pour one out for raccoon.
Yeah, you guys will have to drink. What
We
does
haven't
it
had
have
enough
to beat?
drinks.
13.
What if it ties? tie goes to the attacker, but I don't think that's technically an attack because it's not an attack roll. I'd
It
have to
just
look it up.
says the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone. It doesn't say anything
Let
about
me
draw.
see here. Let me see.
By the way, if this succeeds, the chair will
Doing-
fall over because it can't stand up.
This falls backwards.
That's
So
cute.
you will just see the chair just collapse sideways.
You succeed. Okay, it technically succeeded. A tie is a success
Well, on a
because
saving
the
throw.
DC is the minimum number it has to make. So it did succeed. Somehow this chair
Just.
has got some wisdom. So what happens if it succeeds?
The chair's like, you ain't that funny, bro.
If it succeeds the wisdom saving throw, it doesn't get affected.
Okay.
So it's not
Uh,
laughing.
It gives a very serious look at you.
A stern look.
I'm sorry. That's a cool spell. I want to see that work. It's gonna be funny when it works.
Yeah, I've got a few spells that are tough to pull off, but if you pull them
Yeah.
off, it really helps.
I just imagine.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
I just imagine it,
Oh, so
it smiles. It smiles and then it goes.
But I'm trying
It,
to
like-
imagine a chair laughing on its side, you know.
I was about to be terrified because I don't know if you guys have looked up pictures of the mimics in D&D.
They are
They're
horrifying.
fucking nasty. Imagining one laughing was even just a chilling thought to have.
Matt's looking up now.
So. Was there anything else you can do with your turn?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna leave it there. Oh no,
Okay.
wait. I could use
Never mind.
Bardic Inspiration, but I'm not sure who would put it on.
Give it to the mimic. Come on.
Do it, you won't.
I'll pass on giving it to the mimic. I will give Bray Inspiration. So you get a 1d6 for any ability, attack roll, or saving throw for 10 minutes. You need it, buddy. You need that d6.
He's like, I
Can we
really
see
do.
another point blank pistol, please?
Yeah, get that pistol out
If you
I
miss
hit
a
it
point
last
on
time,
pistol
to be
now,
fair.
for the boys.
I hit it last time.
Yes, it did.
that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Next is Lady Beck, who she's
I guess
going
Fenric's
to close
Freya.
the curtains.
I guess Fenric's.
But then she is going to, as if she wasn't hiding before, confidently walk out and cast Healing Touch on Flynn.
Is he not invisible at this point?
Oh, he is.
Yeah, I'm also
'Cause that's
on
the
the
only-
other side
Oh.
of the deck.
That is the only reason I didn't heal Flynn, was because I just assumed he would be invisible.
Yes. Well, I didn't know which way you went, so you might have even moved closer to her. But I think since you were maxing out your speed, maybe you went towards the back of the ship.
Yeah.
I can have her roll perception to see if she sees you, but that would be her turn. So, I think with that, then she's going to go cast Healing Touch on Fenric, who is at, you're still at 16, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's enough. It's fine.
That's enough. Even though, what did it hit? What did it hit Flynn for? Like 15?
Hit me for 15.
Yeah.
Equal
Yeah,
to
he'll have one left.
spellcasting
That'll
Fine.
leave him on his 1 HP again. He'll be out for another session.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Is that the rule now? If it ends the
You have to
session on a
miss a
1, you've got to
session.
miss a session.
Yeah, cure wounds. I'm sorry. You're right. I looked up the wrong thing. I was like, this isn't the spell I tried to use after I looked it up.
1d8.
Yeah,
Plus
plus
whatever your
her
modifier is.
spellcasting modifier,
Because I have
which
that
I don't have her
spell.
sheet open. I should add it. Okay. That's 11. That's awesome. So you're at max health now, yeah? There you
Yeah.
are.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Thank you so
Um,
much.
And I think she, with her speed, she walks back. She's not trying to go into the captain's quarters, but she is going to create some more distance there. But And then next is the Mimic, who, thanks to Boldar, is extremely nerfed this round.
Yes, he has disadvantage.
Let's see. It really did just get
Nerfed.
gnawed on by Fenric, though, so I think it is going to try and use its tongue on Fenric. Gross.
Well, that's what Fenric wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're
what
gonna
Fenric
get
was going for.
pseudopotted by
Oh,
Fenric. We could have an attack roll +5
But you got
with disadvantage.
yeah, you got to do it twice.
And even if it hits, it's half damage. Damn.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I thought that was the best path for him because it sounded the most protectory. Like all the skills in it are quite
Yes.
like he's actually protecting the people he's with.
He's like, if you're looking into multi-classing, you should definitely look at Paladin. They have a thing where if you have a shield, so you might have to change your weapon setup. If you're within 5 feet of someone who gets hit, you can invoke disadvantage automatically. It doesn't cost anything, even not on your turn.
wow. That sounds broken.
Well, yeah.
You
it
can break any
be.
classes, I think.
Oftentimes-
I think technically you can break any classes
Yeah.
if you spec them a certain way.
It's true. Like that's the cool thing about D&D is you're just really OP, and like that's kind of the point. Freya did roll with disadvantage and still got a 17, so she rolled really well on that one. To hit if that lands against Fenric.
It does.
Okay, that's still half damage. So
And that
thank you
mimic
still
loses.
to Boldar.
That mimic loses its disadvantage now because it's one turn.
Right, it's just for this turn.
Yeah.
So that is 1d8 plus 3 damage halved.
Let me hear a 4. Let me hear a 4.
What did you roll? I don't know if you round up or round down. I think we'll round down just because I'm nice. Now we'll round up. You take 3 damage.
Ooh. I'm at 21.
That tracks. And that is the end of the Mimic's turn. Again, can we get a thank you, Boldar, in chat for nerfing him for 1 turn? Thank you,
Yeah, for real, God.
Boldar.
dang.
Thank you, Boldar. Next is Bray.
I'm gonna try and shoot it again.
Yes.
He's got a lot of bullets. What does he get, like 20 or something? 10?
I have 10.
10.
We
Oh, I
agreed to like
You've now
kind
got
of
9.
ignore it as long as you're not excessive.
Right.
Yeah, I
Is
have
kinda what we're
like
doing.
I've got 10 a day written here, but I'm on like 7. Well, it'll be 6 after this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I think 10 a day is reasonable.
Yeah.
I think that was just a rule we made up.
Uh,
I don't want to have you like worry about paying for ammunition and
Right.
stuff. Like,
That's 12.
12 to hit.
Inspiration.
Tie goes to the attacker, so you win
He doesn't
hit
need it.
with a 12.
Don't need inspiration, mate.
I'm
Don't
gonna
need it,
interrupt you
mate.
because I don't want you to use it.
Right.
Technically, I could have waited till you used it, but
It would've
I'll
been a
let
waste.
you know that that does hit. Yeah, I don't want you to waste that.
That's a 10.
10 damage.
Yes.
Solid.
Ouch. It looks bloody, stuffy. It's kind
Stuffy.
of losing its chair shape
It's
a
got a
little bit.
cold.
Like one of the legs is more of an amorphous blob instead of a chair leg at this point. Was there anything else you can do on your turn?
Nah.
Okay. Nah.
Nah.
As in, yes, but I don't feel like it.
He's like, I could, but I don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah. All I could do is really just move around, I guess. I think.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, you guys are staying surprisingly more bunched than normal. Usually I have to try and remember where all y'all are, but I think only Flynn and Lady Beck have really been mobile. I might wait a moment. It's not Fenric's turn, but maybe
Just wait
give
for him to
a
get
second.
back so he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
He didn't know what was going on when he was here, so I don't think if we.
Yeah, he was a bit spacey,
He
a
did say
bit,
he's feeling a bit tipsy.
drinky. Yeah. I got tipsy really fast and then I stopped, and so now I can kill this.
He's back. Did he shit again?
In a tip jar.
I'll ask him.
Tip jar.
How's your shit?
It was a quick one this time.
Yeah, it probably came out nice and easy, huh?
He doesn't answer.
Why is it always
He's
shit
not-
with you, man?
He's not
What-
denying
what-
it.
It wasn't a shit. What do you want from me, man?
Roll deception. I'm
You
kidding.
just- Did you just want to hear the words? It wasn't a shit come out of my mouth. What do you want from me, man?
We don't know. We don't know what you do.
We
You go
just want
upstairs.
you to be upset. Okay?
He's like, well, I
Well,
have.
it works.
It's Boldar's turn.
Okay, I think I'm just going to attack this thing again.
Do it.
It
I dare
is.
ya.
That is a 12.
Tie goes to the attacker.
Oh.
Hit it.
Okay. I think Savage Attacker's like I can do it once per turn, so I might do that again. I think it's. I'll double check it for you, but I think it's once per turn. Oh wait, I don't have it open here. Never mind. I won't double check.
It's
it.
just +2, right? I think that. would
No.
be-
So that's my rage damage, but Savage Attacker is my feat, which I think lets me reroll the damage.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's once per turn, I think is what it says under the definition. So I guess that's in case you have like 2 attacks, but I don't. I only have 1, so
Yeah.
yeah. So I can
That's
just
fair.
roll it twice.
That's cool.
Okay, it was a 7 and a 4, so I'll take the 7.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh, I just bring my axe up really high and just cleave down the middle of the chair, and it goes into like that.
As you strike it, it's sort of you see a split, and then both the chair halves fall over, and it just sort of turns into an amorphous blob. But it's gray and dead, and it's just slime on the deck now. It's no longer posing a threat. You have solved my hammock puzzle.
Yay.
Good job, everybody. That was all that I have. If you guys wanted to, how your characters would react, or if there's anything that you guys wanted to do upon killing our hammock, I'm gonna be really sad about this. You guys have one less hammock, but
We weren't using them anyway.
No.
Speak for
No,
yourself. I use one
as-
as a blanket.
As invisible,
That's
I
true.
just kind of appear behind Boldar and go, "Nice kill."
is he kind of bitter?
No, I enjoyed seeing it getting cleaved in half.
That was pretty cool.
Flynn's like,
That was
finally,
awesome.
other people are killing things.
Other than him and the horse, yeah.
Speaking of the horse, maybe Fenric's gonna go check on the horse and the dogs.
Yeah, I feel like I need to do that.
You go below deck. You see the 3 dogs. So they got more comfortable. They're no longer confined to the storage closet.
They
They're
felt
in the
safe
below
with
deck
Jeremy.
area. Yeah, they're curled up. Still far from the blood and fur that was towards the back of the room, where the farthest hammock was. But you do see Jeremy is curled up and already asleep and has the 3 dogs sort of tucked in on various places under his neck and in them. So they've got a little cuddle puddle going on down
Cute.
there. They're perfect. They weren't even aware there was a nasty chair up there. Cute.
That's how Fenric feels about that.
Yeah, good, good, good,
Good.
good. It's probably good. I mean, they know that there was something on the ship. They watched it eat raccoon.
And then
Yeah,
I
but
guess
then
like
Jeremy came over.
if it was
Jeremy
still a
was
blob when
even
it went up the
kissing.
stairs, it just like squidged its way up the stairs.
Some amorphous
Yeah.
figure.
Ooh.
Oh god.
No wonder they're terrified.
Yeah, I think Jeremy has a very calming effect. I think on many animals and people. So
Not sirens, though.
probably.
I mean, we've seen what he can do.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be pretty calm around him.
You don't want to piss him
As
off.
long as I didn't get on his bad side.
Fear or Bray, was there anything that your characters would do?
I'm gonna
The plan is to be docked here for the night, so.
I'm gonna go below deck and then just sort of check the other hammocks and just
Pokes them all.
you know.
How do you do that?
I don't advise
You
poking.
just shake
I'd-
them?
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a stick or something. I'll just like pick it
From
up
a
and just sort of,
distance, like.
yeah, just sort of like cautiously like poke it and then just sort of hide behind. I don't know.
Hides behind a
They're all
barrel.
safe.
Maybe
They're all
maybe
safe.
sort, maybe
They're
sort
all-
of like maybe just sort of like sit on one and just sort of bounce up and down a bit and
Test
The
them all.
remaining hammocks are legit hammocks. There was one with gold in it, and one of them had a lot of teeth. But other than that, they're good hammocks, you guys.
And while he was testing them all, he found the best, comfiest one, and he's like, "That's mine."
dibs on this hammock.
Fear, was there anything that
I
he
think
would
I'll
have done
just,
here?
walk around the mimic's goo and then just climb up the crow's nest like nothing ever happened.
He's like, I was trying to get up here in the first place.
Yeah. This is an inconvenience, but I'm going where I want now.
Nice. Okay. So I'm willing to leave it here. We'll probably pick up with a good long rest. Since it is probably evening at this point. Y'all had quite the day.
We did.
Unless there was something else y'all wanted to do, we'll pick up
Freya,
there.
Freya was telling us on the last break that you guys thought the first fight was going to last most of the session.
I thought so at first, because historically with the goblins and the sirens, like
Right.
we've really kind of overdone it. But then you guys leveled up, and the Onkeg only has like 38 HP.
Right.
And so at that, I was like, even if
It felt a bit more
Flynn
balanced.
misses one of his attacks, if he hits with both his attacks, it's more than half the damage potentially.
Yeah.
So it had the potential to. There was another element with the sirens where you guys couldn't really attack for a while.
You're right.
So it's just unknown, especially with you guys leveling up. You guys have a lot of things that we're working with, so it was just kind of, it could either take a long time and we'll just end on a role play, or we did have this mimic. We were gonna kind of force this one to happen.
We were a party member down with the sirens as well. We didn't have Fenric, so.
Yes, that's true. So
I mean,
it's
you didn't
always
really have
unknown.
Bray either, to be honest.
No,
Let's
not
be honest.
really.
Yeah, you
Flynn
guys
kicked in about
technically could have
halfway
gone
through.
around the Onkeg.
Yeah.
You could have left the chair up there. Like,
True.
everything is optional. You can always do anything you want.
Well, no, we were going to leave the chair
It's-
up there, but then you threw the chair down at us. So.
Yeah.
It's true.
We're gonna leave the chair, but then the chair moved.
Yeah.
I'm sure
The chair wasn't
Fear
gonna
would've
leave
been
us.
upset at losing his spot. Like, he wouldn't just give up his spot like that. I mean, come on.
True, Freya, but we forced Jeremy into that fight. And when I say we, I mean Fear.
I mean,
That's true.
no one knows this.
no,
Jeremy acted on his own.
yeah, this is out of Fenric doesn't know that you did this.
As far as
Technically,
you're
no one
concerned,
does.
I've been a very good teammate.
Technically, no one knows that you did that. You're the only one that knows that you made Jeremy do that. Everyone else just thinks
And I'm
Jeremy's a
the only one
psychopath.
knows that Bray's hearing voices every so often. So he's heard a
Yep.
siren very convincingly.
True.
He's heard Fenric a few
Yeah, your
times.
performance rolls have really been up there.
Plus 7.
I'm waiting for
Yeah.
the time when you fail,
He's-
but yeah.
He does a really bad impression.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're trying to impersonate one of us, but you fail, you've got to do a really bad impression of us. Of one of us.
Yeah. I agree.
Because
Alright.
for getting a good roll, you actually got one of us to read what you said. So
Yeah.
the opposite is that you have to do a really bad impression of one of us. But I think that's it.
If I insult
Yeah.
any of you through my bad impressions, I apologize. now.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if he hurts your feelings.
I hand the stream back to you.
All
I'm
right.
retiring
Well,
for the night.
I mean, that's it. You're the DM. You say it's over, and then it's over.
It's done.
It's done.
You solved 3 puzzles today.
did,
The
we
Ontig,
actually-
the eating crab, and the mimic.
And the shitting in the tip jar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the highlight for today.
That
I
was
did
the
not
hidden
see that
one.
coming.